What's up, everyone? Ready for some D&D action? This is not actually Heroes Cataclysm. Cataclysm to be defined later. Yep. So if you don't know, we'll define it later sometime. So you have to keep coming back. You'll find out eventually. If you've been here before, you may notice we have more people here. So we've got a couple of people that will be joining the game here. We are missing one person tonight, but he is going to be a little bit late. Rican will be here eventually. But we have, I guess I'll let you guys introduce yourselves. So,
I should probably hit the unmute button. Hi guys, I'm Ellen. You guys will be meeting my character later, but yeah, just playing in a different game with Diz and Sly and Clan and Buck, so they invited us to come join. Happy to be here.
All right, I'm Lady Chaotic. I am primarily a Apex streamer, but I play D&D for fun. It's something I enjoy doing. And we're here, and I'm super excited to introduce my character to you. This might be some inclination of what my character may be. So I look forward to showing you guys my character.
all right. So we will go over what we did last time, what the party did last time at least. Yes.
I have one more thing before we go.
Go ahead.
Just to show Baker that I'm not what he thinks I am.
Oh.
I really thought Buck was an advanced military AI until this very moment.
Here's the thing. He still is. That's the armada he controls behind him. This is just the facsimile. Exactly. This is just the facsimile, the facade that he's took on.
I thought it was a real form. I thought it was a real picture of him that you all had on the stream the other night, but I still thought that looks
is
like
a real picture of me.
I thought that was one of those, image generator like thisisnobody.com or whatever. He's just messing with whatever the AI is. It has advanced itself enough to create a picture.
It has become self-aware. Liquid metal.
All right. Thanks for those follows.
I thought he was a submarine.
He's just an advanced operating system.
I'm not convinced he's not a submarine.
The USS Double Bug, Los Angeles class submarine.
The submarine over my left shoulder, right as you're looking at the picture, is actually the sub I was on when we took this picture.
Nice.
And it's the sub that he has become.
All right. So last time the party decided to split the party, and which I always love. It's always the best thing for the DM. It'll work out for the party. They'll be fine. They're fine. They're tough. So one of the groups went down into the sewers to try to break into the dungeon underneath the keep to try to rescue Raz, a dwarf that they might have had some involvement on the reason he's in prison. So they're trying to break him out because he might have some stuff that they need. The other group is trying to kind of do a distraction so that the party doesn't get blamed for the escape. But they've kind of stumbled into what I like to call just a really awkward dinner party. So right now, currently, we're in combat as the group of four that went into the sewers have now been engaged by this metallic tentacle monster that is trying to pull them under the water, eat them. Why would a robot try to eat them? I don't know. Buck, do you have any clues since you're an advanced AI?
Well, the way I see it, they are impeding on his territory, and he just wants them gone.
Could be territory. Could be territory. Yeah.
They could be high in iron.
It could be. Yes.
The tentacle monsters I've seen don't try to eat people.
Well, but at the same time, it did eat
That leaving that one alone.
House of Sword. So
We've seen the
jump
same
over to the
movie.
map here. See if we can get some different music there.
Let me
All
get
right,
my
so-
tentacle monster voice on.
All right, so I need
Ready.
the 4 of you, which is Morwen and Sir.
Say
I
it.
can't remember your name.
Sir
Because it's been
Eldrick
said-
von Battenhouse.
Sir Eldick.
Eldrick,
Sir L Penis. I mean
Uh,
L Dick.
Yarman, and Thavrak. So, I guess, does somebody want to roll for Thavrak? I'll pull up his character sheet here. Or you guys
I
can pull it up
mean,
as well.
we have the almighty barbarian Russ himself. Like,
He is just a barbarian, so
Me?
yeah.
I mean, you are Quarian. Weaken's character is just another
really-
barbarian.
Okay, he's gonna become Quarian though. I can't not. It's my only mode in real life.
He says friendo a few times. It's okay. I'll just fall in love with him.
All right,
Plus, I'm
so-
masticating, so I don't think we want to mix the two. I'll spit on the screen.
Oh,
All right, so let's see. You guys rolled.
yes,
Who's gonna roll
sir.
for Thavrak?
I rolled for him since Russ is.
Did you? All right,
eating.
all right, all right.
What are we
All right, so
rolling
we do
again?
have anybody
Initiative.
from
Initiative?
20 to 25?
25, good sir.
25.
Monk shit.
Yeah, monk shit. Hard to catch them, but when you do, they're gonna be eaten by tentacle
They
monster.
stunning strike you and run away.
All right, 15 to 20. No one?
Hold on.
Hold on.
No. I had to pull up his character sheet. No, he's not quite there.
Okay. All right, so 10 to 15.
14 for Thavrak.
14. Okay.
Really, clan Josh? I'm gonna run in there and y'all are gonna be like 4 turns later.
This thing ate my sword, sir. I'm very emotional at the moment.
That's true.
All right, so 5 to 10.
Me,
All right.
I'm a 7.
Oh,
Not a
wait.
good start.
Yep.
Sorry.
What do you got, Josh? 4 total. All right.
Heck yeah.
Two on the dice, so yes.
Let's go. Team low numbers.
Yeah.
Is
I'm sure they'll follow.
Thavrak being dragged that far behind?
He is, if I remember correctly, he is in the water right there being drugged, right?
Yeah,
He's
you had a
currently
tentacle wrapped
grappled.
around him.
But we
Yeah,
are
yes.
all water walk still yet. So he's
Yeah, so he
just
can't. He's being pulled across the water.
He's
This is like little bobbers.
He's skimming across the top of the water right now.
Yep. So let's see if we got a grapple type of thing. Yeah, we'll put a net on him there. All right. So up first we have Yarman.
How big is the tentacle? Like, are we talking?
That's a very personal question, sir.
Roll for size?
We talking like it's
Sly
it's
has a
something that I
table
could,
for that.
Are
Is
we
it-
talking length or girth here? What are we talking
girth?
about? here?
Is it something that I could actually like try to strike at, or do I need to get up to the creature?
You could strike at the tentacle, I do believe. Let me look here.
Is that the right vowel?
You can, yes, you can.
All right.
You can strike at the tentacle.
I'm gonna look back at Sir Eldrick von Battenhouse and go, what do I hit it with? And then I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna turn my first punch into acid as I go to
Okay.
punch. That is a yeah, 21 on the strike.
All right, 21 hits, yeah.
All right. Oh, hold on. I've got the gloves on. I get an extra dice. Still not great. That's 8 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Then because I've never fought something metal before, I'm gonna turn the second strike into fire. That is a 24.
At 24 hits. Yep.
With 10 points of fire damage. And then I will Fury of Blows and go.
So how much damage was that again? You had how much of the bludgeoning?
10 points of fire. None of it's bludgeoning. It all gets turned into the elemental.
Okay.
And then we'll Fury of Blows for 2 more.
Okay. Are they fire as well, or are they just?
They're gonna be, the first one's gonna be lightning, and the second one's gonna be cold, because I assume poison's not gonna do anything. First one is a 19.
19 still hits. Yep.
That's 10 more lightning damage.
All right. So when you hit it, that one, it kind of cracks and it releases Thavrak and just kind of pulls back limply into the water.
So I still have one more attack, but there's no target in front of me. Can I 5, 10, 15? Can I jump on this motherfucker?
You can try.
Yeah, I want to
make an acrobatics.
I want to try to like right there.
Okay.
Ooh, that is a 6, but plus 8, so 14.
14. So you hit, and you kind of slide down, like you land on top of it, but you slide down the side, and you kind of grab. But as you grab a hold of it, you're just kind of, your feet's kind of touching the water anyway at that point.
All right, with the acrobatics, do I still get my last flurry of blows?
Yeah, you didn't like fall down, so.
Okay. That is a natural 20.
Okay.
With 2 1s on the dice for the first roll. Only 12 points. That really sucks. Of the frost damage cold. And I'm going to use my second key point to stunning strike him.
All right. So what is the save on that?
That is a great question. Con saving throw. DC 13. It's just a giant metal creature. Its constitution's probably not that great, right?
So that is stunning strike. What does it cause? Does it cause?
It just causes the stun. Target is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything about constructs, so for it to be immune, it would have to have the actual immunity. It doesn't have like the tag like the spell is worthless against construct or undead like some.
All right, it is stunned. This kind of rolls back.
Sweet.
In the water and starts to sink.
I turn back to Sir Eldrick and go, it's my turn.
Screaming thing there. It's stunned. All right, so we've got Thavrak up next. Whoever's playing Thavrak. He is currently prone on top of the water.
Do one of you that's not currently in this session or in this half want to run him? That way I'm not just talking
I can run
to back to back. Cool.
All right. He is currently prone. He does have 40 feet of movement.
All right. Sorry, let me pull up your stream so I can see the map.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so use half my movement to stand up. And I would like to rage.
All right.
Now, I don't think I have control over his character sheet, so I can't like mark
You
off
can't
his
mark it
rages.
off. Yep.
Yeah.
I have to mark it off for you.
All right. And how far am I from the creature now?
You are 20 feet, so you
All
can
right.
reach him if you stand up and.
Yeah, so I'll
move
stand up,
movement.
run 20 feet towards him,
Okay.
and then fantastic. We're level 5, so let's see. Do I have two attacks? Yes, I should attack. Awesome. And I'm gonna go ahead and attack him twice. Reckless attacks.
All right.
Can I help him since he doesn't play the barbarian typically?
Go
Wouldn't he
ahead.
already have advantage because of the stun?
He would have advantage, yes.
Oh, is this? I didn't hear that it was stunned. Okay, so yeah, not reckless attack. Then. So first attack is a 16 to hit.
16 misses.
All right.
So it's just sinking down in the water, and you just you splash the water.
Second attack is also gonna miss. It's only a 13.
A 13 total? Yeah, that's a miss. That's with the modifiers, right? Already?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. He swings, and it's just sinking down in the water. He misses both strikes.
All right. That's gonna end his turn.
All right, Sir Eldrick.
All right, Eldrick looks over at Yorman. He's like, "Good job, my monk friend." And then he moves up to said foul creature, and then hits it with his mighty his mighty hammer of faithlessness. His mother gave it to him. All right, here we go. That would be a 24 to hit.
A 24? That hits, yep.
Yes. Okay. And then that would be 5 damage on the first attack.
All right.
He's gonna hit again.
Hold on. Is the hammer... What is that hammer?
It's a light hammer.
Just a light hammer?
Yes.
Okay. As you strike it, you feel like the hammer just kind of bounces back a little bit. You feel like it's doing some damage, but it seems to be resisting it.
Foul creature. All right. It's either the hammer or his fist. He's not going to fist this thing, so he's going to hit it with the hammer. Well, it's not going to matter anyway, because he hit. It's a second attack is a 7 to hit.
A 7?
Yes.
That's gonna miss. Yeah, that one's gonna miss.
This not having the sword has got him all out of whack. This is not good. And he ends his turn sobbing silently to himself.
All right. So Morwen, you came up with the title of the last episode. So you have inspiration this game. So you may need it in this session.
I'm going to move about 15 feet, and then I'm going to cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
I'm going to conjure 4 apes close to me. So right around me.
Let's see if I can find an ape. How about a monkey?
I'll allow it.
There's no monkeys, no apes. So we're just gonna use We're gonna use these baskets here until I can find some monkeys. So 4 monkeys.
Yep.
In the basket.
And now it's my bonus action. I'm going to cast Magic Stone on the bag of rocks that I was picking up. And I'm going to hand that bag of rocks to one of the apes, and I'm going to command the apes to throw rocks at the thing that's sinking in the water.
All right.
Yes, you can blame TikTok for this. So, whatever comes of it, it'll be entertaining. So
Do they attack on your turn?
I think so. Hang on.
So they'll attack on your next turn then, I guess.
Let's see. The summon creatures, actually, they have to roll initiative for each one of them, and they have their own turns.
Okay. How about we roll initiative for all of them with
that's
one
fine.
Initiative?
That's fine with me. So their initiative is a 10.
A 10. Okay.
Yep. So I will have to recast the Magic Stone every round, but it is just it's a cantrip and it's a bonus action, so I can run back over to them and touch the bag of rocks again every round.
All right. Excellent.
And I don't tell anyone else what I'm doing. I for a moment I enjoy the befuddled looks of my compatriots on wondering why I handed 4 apes a bag of rocks.
All right, here I found some gorillas. Here we'll go with the gorillas. Copy and paste those. Do they have hit points?
They do have hit points. They have they have 3d8 plus 6. So you want me to roll for?
Sure. Yep.
So they can all have the same number of hit points. That's 3, 8, and 8 is 16 plus 6, so they each have 22 hit points.
22. What's their AC?
12.
Like them under your control, yeah. There you go. There's your army of monkeys, Sir Druid.
I told you shouldn't let me play a druid, but no, play a druid. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, is that all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my turn. All right, so on its turn, does it get a save on the stunning strike, or does it last until your turn?
It lasts. I'll reread it again, but I'm pretty sure it lasts until my next turn. Features. Last feats. Stunning strike. When you hit a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point to make a target stunned until the end of your next turn. If it fails a con saving throw. So it's just stunned until the end of my next turn.
So it's still stunned. So it's just hanging out there. So round 2, we got Yarman up first.
Because it's at the end of my turn, does that mean all of my attacks are with advantage this round?
Yes. You're also occupying its space, which is not really viable at the moment.
I'll slide down
okay.
here if it.
I understand you're trying to be on top of it, but you did slide off of it. So
yeah. So we got. Did I notice any element do more damage than the other, or like have more of an effect on it?
Just roll a. Let's see. Just roll an insight check.
Holy shit! I'm dumb as fuck, but I rolled well. Insight. Where is insight? I'm actually. Oh, insight's.
How about investigation? Damn. Investigation, actually, because
you're
examining it as you're kind of
striking it. 18 minus 2, so 16.
16. I would say that you noticed that the strike with the fire didn't really do much damage to it.
Gotcha. Cool. And nothing else, so I'm just gonna go all acid then, because that makes sense. First strike is gonna be a miss. That's like a 12.
Yep, that misses.
Yep. Even with advantage. Second strike is gonna be a 24. For 14 acid damage.
All right. 14.
Flurry of blows. And that's gonna be a 28 for only 8 acid damage.
Let me double check something real quick.
Okay.
Check something real quick. Because it's considered incapacitated. So I'm wondering if these are critical hits. But
I think
have the
that's just when
condition pulled up.
That's just when it's paralyzed, I believe.
Yeah.
As far as I know, stunned is just advantage on the hits, not an auto crit like paralyzed.
That's what it says. But yeah, just double checking. All right. So how much how much was that attack for?
The
last one.
It was 8 points of acid damage.
8 points.
And then the last of the flurry of blows. 24s again. And this time it's going to be 14 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And then I'll look at Sir Eldrick, who's up there with us, and go, should I do the breath thing? And that'll end my turn.
He just laughs at you, apparently.
I think he's waiting for his turn to reply.
You're just karate chopping and kicking this metal monster as it sinks down. So now it is not stunned anymore.
Correct.
At the end of your turn. All right. So we got Thavrak.
All right, so I want to stay in melee with it, but I want to circle around it, and so I get flanking with Yarman.
Right.
Can I do that?
We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
So yeah, if I circle around, do I get flanking from there?
You do get advantage. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and heft up the war hammer, swing it up over my head, and try to crack down on top of it. That is a, god damn, that's a 16 again.
That's a miss.
All right.
Actually, kind of strikes it, kind of just sparks off of it. Doesn't make a good impact.
Lift that hammer up, try to come up with an uppercut. That's gonna be a little bit better. Oh, there we go. That's gonna be a 21.
21 hits.
Thank you. All right, that's gonna be
rolling like I did the other day.
Right. 1d10 plus 2 plus 2. So it's gonna be 12 points of damage.
All right, and what weapon were you using on that one?
That was the warhammer. So 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha. All right. So with the warhammer, you hit it and you feel like you make good impact, but as you look, it doesn't seem to have done a lot of damage, or at least the damage you thought it was going to do.
All right.
With that swing.
Fantastic. And that will. Yep, that's gonna end his turn.
All right. So now we have the monkey's turn.
Okay, the monkeys are going to throw rocks. So,
all right.
Actually, I will need to burn because that was last turn, so I'll need to burn my bonus action and catch Magic Stone again.
Okay.
And then they will three of them will throw Magic Stone rocks. One of them will just throw a regular rock.
All right.
You can only do 3.
So the scene is more when blessing each of these rocks and handing it to a monkey. and then
Essentially,
hands the one that's not shiny to the last monkey, and it just makes a sad face.
It's just sad. So all right, so the first one is I would assume their strength would be the modifier here, correct?
If you're throwing something and it's a rock, I would say strength.
Okay.
I would say this rock would be strength.
Okay.
If it's a larger rock, if it's a pebble, it's probably more dexterity.
All right, so that one is a 19.
A 19 to hit? Yeah, that hits.
Yep.
Was that for the magic stone?
This one was yeah.
Doesn't magic stone say it uses your spellcasting ability modifier to hit and
For damage, I thought, but is it to hit as well?
I think it's to hit. Me and Diz just had a long conversation about magic stone.
On a hit, the target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So it just doesn't say.
Does it say it makes a ranged spell attack?
Right before that, the attacker, if another creature adds you, the attacker uses spellcasting ability modifier, not the attacker's, to the attack roll.
So that's still +3. So it's still 19.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. That's a hit.
All right. So that is 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Second one rolls a 19 +3, so 22. And that
22
is
hits.
4
I'm gonna
points
be
of
killed by
damage.
monkeys.
I should get extra experience if these monkeys manage to kill this thing. I'm just saying.
You said 4.
I helped.
Yeah. And then this one is a 14 +3, so 17.
17 hits, yeah.
Ooh, that's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Magic monkeys to the rescue.
And then the last one just throws the regular rock. Thank you, Malnox, for the weighted die that only rolls like 17s and above. I'm rolling with the die you got me. I have not rolled less than like a 16 with this all night.
Yes, my plan worked.
Awesome. And so I would assume that the regular rock would just be like what, like
I think
D4. I don't.
It's an improvised attack, so it only does 1 point of damage.
Okay, then 1 point of damage for the last monkey. And I will
plus,
rotate.
Well,
so,
plus your strength mod, whatever your strength mod would
so
be.
4. So,
So
4 points. It's +3, so 4. So he
4
just
points of damage. Okay.
He's real mad. He threw that rock hard.
Just
So-
ping, 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 ping.
And I will rotate every round so no monkey has to feel sad about never getting a magic rock.
Fair.
All right, Sir Eldrick. Unless you're gonna have the monkeys run around, but I think they're gonna stay close to you.
They have to stay close to me, so no, we'll just stand right here. It's fine.
Okay.
Gosh. Okay, so Sir Eldrick now looks at his hammer, raises it high up into the air, and says, "Feel the divine smite of Anwer!" and slams it down onto said thing.
Okay. He's gonna feel
Oh, that is a
real
natural
bad if he
20.
misses. Oh, he's natural 20.
Let's go.
All right, that
Natural
hits.
Let me roll my damage. That is 7 damage.
Okay.
And then, as I said, this is going to feel a divine smite of Anwer. So I'm going to roll a. Does my divine smite, does it get critical damage as well since I rolled a natural 20?
You do. It do. All dice.
Nice. So the way we do that is I just roll it again, right? I just roll my damage a second time.
Yeah. Just roll. If it's 3d6, you just roll 66.
So my hammer's damage, the critical damage would be 8.
So 7 plus 8,
Damage.
so 15. Yep. Okay, so we got 15 on that.
And then for my divine schmoot,
for the new players, the red dot means that the creature's bloodied, which is
that would be a 6
half hit points or less.
Divine smite damage.
6.
That's on the initial divine smite. then it gets a second one right because it's critical.
So I'm pretty. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look at something. So you've done Divine Smite. What did you roll?
The Divine Smite, I rolled a 2d8 for the damage, right?
All right, 2d8, and you got 6.
I got the 6.
Okay, good. So then you need another 2d8.
Right. That's what I thought. I'm just making sure.
Yep, you got it.
So that was 12.
All right.
That's 12 radiant damage.
18. 12 total. Okay.
Yes.
As a free action, Morwen tells all of the monkeys to clap.
Now I'm going to
all
take
the
my
monkeys
second.
clap. All the monkeys
Right.
clap.
So now I'm going to take my second attack.
Oh, sorry, they thought he was done, so they'll hold their applause.
Hey, Diz, I rolled a natural 20 again.
Oh my God! Get out! Get out!
Did you really?
I did.
Mother.
No joke. Actual rolled a second natural 20. So,
I'm not gonna get to attack with this thing.
I'm gonna. Diz will kill me the rest of the night. Good night, everybody. I'll see you next time with my new character. All right.
We're not supposed to
So
make him angry before we go to the other party, and we still have to fight something
Yeah,
else.
I just started. I don't want to die today.
that's 21 damage with my hammer,
All right.
and then the 2d8 because I'm gonna do Divine Smite again.
Of course.
Might as well.
Somewhere.
So it's 48.
Might as well.
Somewhere Blaine approves of all of this.
He does.
That's 23 radiant damage.
23 radiant damage.
Yes.
Now I feel bad about the monkeys. Come on.
Don't piss off my god. And I.
All right. All right, and now it's Morwen's turn.
Okay, mechanics question. I know we can cast a bonus action spell and a primary action spell as long as the bonus action spell is a cantrip. Can both of them be cantrips?
They can be, yes.
Okay, then for my bonus action, I will no, I can't do that. Yeah, I'll recast the magic stone, I guess. No, I already did it this round. Never mind. And then for my primary action, I will cast Thorn Whip.
Okay.
And with my modifier, that is a 15 plus 3, it's 18.
18 hits.
Telling you, you blame Mal. This is his die that he gave me.
Don't worry, I sent Diz the one that's weighted to only roll 1, 2, and 3.
Awesome.
Yeah, and that's what happened the other day.
So it takes 7 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And what size is this thing? Is it large or is it gargantuan?
It's a large, yeah, large.
Okay.
No, no, you're medium. It's large is for it is.
We're getting very personal here.
No, it's a large
I'm not comfortable
construct.
with this
Yeah,
line
it's
of
large.
questioning.
All right, then it pulls 10 feet toward me.
Okay, Yarman, I'm gonna need you to make a.
Hey, hold on, what?
I'm gonna need you to make an acrobatics check as this thing is pulled toward it. So you said it did 7 damage.
7 piercing.
And it's pulled how far? 10 feet?
Bruh, I just did a front flip over this motherfucker. I rolled a nat 20.
All right,
Let's
let's
go,
move him
bud.
there. So he's kind of pulled up. So Yarman does a flip just as he sees this thing coming. His eyes go wide and he just jumps right off his toes into the air as this thing's kind of pulled up partially onto the walking path there.
Diz, since it came by me, does that count as an opportunity attack?
No. Forced movement is not opportunity attacks.
I claim bull and mute myself as Vice Padaron in disgust.
And that's it for me.
All right. So now it's my turn. And the tentacles come out of the water as it's drug up onto this walking path there, and they just start slamming down all around. So the first hit's going to go at probably Sir Eldrick over there, who's just bringing down the lightning on me. It's gonna be a natural one. Don't worry about it.
Oh, so he doesn't like lightning. Good to
Okay,
know.
that's not
Thank
bad.
you. That's what I was asking earlier.
That's not bad.
I mean, he
that's
is metal.
That is a 24 to hit.
A 24, you say?
Yep.
Well, sir, I will have you know that hits most verily.
All right, so that's 10 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams down on you. The next hit's gonna go.
Ouch.
Let's see. The next hit is going to go at Yarman, and that is also a 24.
No chance.
And that is. That's 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Also, how did I just notice I had 69 hit points, Kappa?
And then the next
Nice.
one's going to go back at Sir Eldrick up there. That was probably going to miss. That's a 15.
Excuse me, sir. That misses.
Yeah, okay. And the third one's going to go with the monkey there at the edge.
Don't pick on the monkeys.
And that's a
What they ever do to
24.
you?
That's a
That-
24.
That does hit the monkey, yes.
Oh,
made-
it's only 13 points of damage.
He's still alive. He definitely gets a magic rock next round. I'll reward him.
Still standing.
So this thing starts to kind of try to pull its way up through here.
Hey, my monkeys are gonna get opportunity attacks on that, aren't they? At least
Yeah,
this
yeah,
guy.
They can.
I would take mine as well.
Okay. It's just trying to just claw its way up through here.
Yeah, so monkey one, we'll just punch at it, and that's an 18. So
It hits.
what would that be? Just an improvised attack, just one. Let's see what they're.
They actually have an attack, probably. It's probably like a slam attack or something.
Yeah, it's a +5 to hit, 1d6 +3 bludgeoning damage.
Question is, nothing stops me from using key points outside of my turn on a reaction, right?
No, you can always, as long as you're hitting, you can use key point.
All right. Well, cool. Go for finish your monkeys, please.
Yeah, the first monkey did 8 points of damage.
Okay, how would you like to do this, monkey?
Damn it! I was ready for another stunning strike.
The monkey would like to fling poo and celebrate.
Oh
All right,
my
so
gosh, yes.
the monkey kind of grabs one of the tentacles and just smacks it right like on the side, and it just kind of falls over and kind of halfway sinks in, and they all begin to throw feces into the air.
And then they applaud because I
And
get
then-
held by applause after.
And then they applaud.
And then they hand me my bag of rocks back and they disappear. That works better than I ever could have hoped it would.
I tried to grab Sir Eldrick
Oh my gosh.
while they're flinging poo in the air. I try to grab Sir Eldrick and take him over to celebrate with the monkeys. I just start jumping up and down, and I'm like, yeah, and
Do
grab
you
him and try to
resist?
drag him with him.
Okay, you have to make a kind of a grapple attack to try to kind of pull him over there if you want to. So you have to roll for an attack.
Favrak would like to assist with
Don't-
this.
Don't fail. Oh yes.
Actually, it's not an attack. I'm sorry. It is a. That's
a
athletics
strength.
versus
Yeah,
it's
it's-
athletics versus athletics or acrobatics. Yeah.
He gets the
Favrak's
choice,
gonna
though.
help?
I don't get the choice, right? I don't get to
Did you
roll
say
my acrobatics.
Favrak's going to help?
Yeah,
So,
Favrak would like to help.
So with advantage, or you can both roll if you'd like to.
He's
Do I
getting
get
he's
it?
getting caught up in it. He's rushing over there with him.
Do I get to roll acrobatics, or do I have to roll athletics?
You have to roll athletics.
Okay.
Because you are the initiator. Yep.
Oh, hey, that's not bad though. Dirty 20.
Did you roll with advantage?
I did. They were both 17.
Wow.
All right, you got to roll against it there.
We can't hear you, Sir Eldic.
You can do athletics or acrobatics.
I'll do athletics since I'm athletic AF.
I'm acrobatic AF.
I don't skip leg day.
You burned those nat 20s though.
That's true. I did. I rolled a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. So that is the resistance, right? So he wins, right? Is that correct? On the roll-offs, I can't remember. Right
I feel like that's how it would work for a saving throw, right? If you meet it, you beat it.
Yeah, meat is beat.
So I grab hold of him and he pulls away, and I just continue running over and start jumping under the monkey feces because I'm literally dumb and don't know what they're doing. I just think we're celebrating.
Sir Eldrick literally does not do that shit.
As you run over and start doing that, the feces kind of disappear, just kind of sparkly dust.
Where did they come from?
I just look around and go, and then I look at my hands, and then I look at you, and I look at my hands.
I made it rain the other day. Do you think I made them appear?
Yes, I'm sure you made it. Yes, You just have to think really hard about monkeys, and sometimes the gods will bless you with monkeys.
I'm gonna spend the rest of the time we're walking down here thinking about monkeys really hard.
I still have at least one wild shape that I can burn.
I mean, to be fair, you are the one that made me think I made it rain, so makes
All right,
sense.
so you guys are. Let's say you guys are probably over here now.
We try to find his damn sword so he can quit crying.
It's in the water, so if you guys want to, you have to wait for water to wear off.
I think I can end that, can I?
Yeah, if it's concentration, you can.
It's not concentration.
Then it's just on until it goes away. Then.
Let me see. Yeah, it lasts for an hour.
Yep. So it's just there until it's gone.
I shall find another sword.
I start punching the water with fire fists.
So if you have water walk on, can you choose to try to go under the water, or is it like the water like totally like impenetrable, or can you like choose to walk on it? But if I wanted to, I could choose to like reach my hand into it.
It just says it grants you the ability to move across any liquid surface such as water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, as if it were a harmless solid ground. You still take, like if we were to walk across lava, we would still take damage from heat. But it doesn't say that you can elect, because the only time you could have elected is if when I had cast it. If you had said no, then it wouldn't have affected you at all.
Yeah.
The way I like to treat it, it's almost like it makes it solid ground, so you can't really.
Wait a minute.
I let the monkeys go. Had I known, I would have put the monkeys in the water and let them up for your sword.
DM, can we see my sword in the water?
It's very murky water, but you can roll a perception check if you'd like, just to kind of look around. You're gonna take probably about 5 minutes or so just to look around. Is that what you're doing?
While he's doing that, I go, I got this.
It in the water, yeah.
And I start punching the water with flaming fists, trying to get it to evaporate.
Okay, that would be a 13 perception.
13?
I'll help him as well.
All right, so you're looking around, you just can't find it. Mormon, what's yours?
I rolled an 18, 12 plus 6. Yep.
So I'm just gonna roll to see. All right, so you spend about 5 minutes looking for it as well, and you find it like right here in this area. You kind of see something shiny down there that you think is a sword.
So I walk over there and just kind of like stand right there and say, "Well, it's here. I can't make the water walk go away, so can anybody cast dispel magic?"
Are there any animals around?
There is. Josh.
Do I see like
I can't do it. Never mind. Let's just go.
You can
I will
roll perception if you're looking for like rats and stuff, and
or you know, just any animal. A
Mormon,
crocodile
back
in the
up.
sewers.
Wait. Why don't we take a
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20. In this area, you don't see any creatures because
Damn it.
you kind of suspect that this large metallic thing has probably scared everything away from this area.
is the large metallic thing still sticking partially out of the water?
It is. It's kind of laying up on the side and kind of.
Can
just
I
part
grab
of
it
it's
and
bit-
try to use it to like scoop the sword out of the water?
I like where you're going with this. I like
Because
All right.
because when I am
Roll for
you know, I have powerful build, so my size does count as one size larger. So
It does. It does. This
my
is
carrying capacity and the weight I can lift is
it's a very large thing, I will say. I'm gonna.
I count as
if you
large.
want to try to pick, it up, roll an athletics check to see if you
but
can.
I want to keep it submerged in the water though, partially. So I'm
Alright,
just kind of
right, right.
scooping with it, you know.
All right.
All right, athletics. Come on. That's only a 13.
Yeah. No, it's just kind of stuck. It's kind of wedged in there, and you can't kind of jostle
what
it
if-
free.
What if we dropped a rope in there? Then
Then I can buy another sword. Let's go. We're on a timetable.
I could also just breathe fire into the water.
Raz has been executed at this
I
point.
start,
It is
I
the
start
next
walking. I start walking off.
It's not the next day.
Just to see if it does anything, I use one of my draconic breaths to shoot fire into the water. Right there.
It melts the sword.
So I mean, it penetrates into the water, but you know,
Does it melt? Does it get rid of the water enough for me to reach down and grab it?
No, you made
No.
the room stank.
no. But it does stink
You
worse.
just, you just heated up shit water.
Yeah, there's poop steam now.
So now we gotta deal with hot shit water.
Hey,
Delicious.
this is
Oh,
what you
I
get
would
with a dumb
totally
monk.
use that for the title, but I, probably can't.
Could censor that out. Oh yeah. Now we gotta
All
do
right,
it
which
hot
way
poop
you
water.
which way do you guys want to go?
North. We're
You
still
wanna go
going north.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I
They
think-
said when we enter, we go north. And I was told it was this way, not this way.
All right.
So we're going that way.
And I believe you.
Well, Sir Eldrick is the one that told me that way was north. So
All right. So as you guys make it to about right there, off to your right, you hear. I mean, the water's rising because it's just pouring the rain outside. But you hear a lot of water pouring in to your right down that little tunnel right there
Like where? Sorry.
to the north there.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
they said we just keep going north.
You gotta
Is that
think third dimensionally.
That's north.
is that where the castle is?
I
We're
would think so.
underground. I
The
don't know.
dungeon?
It smells like rich people's poo, so yeah.
All right. He sounds like he knows his shit. Let's follow him.
All right, so this pipe is it's pouring water, like it is completely just gushing out of it. So even right there, you guys are getting this water just thrown all over you. Even though you're standing on the side, it's just kind of splashing
To
all
be
over
fair, does it
everything.
kind of hit us and then fall off because we have water walk in it?
Is it beating up on you?
Just hydrophobic.
We've coated our armor in Rain-X.
I mean, that's the only logical thing that should happen.
I mean, that's what water walk feels like, right? Like,
Yeah, never wet.
well, that's gonna be a real boring life.
All right, you
So I
guys.
found this large pipe.
Yep. What do you guys want to do?
Is there anything past the pipe? Can we see past
It's just the wall right there.
I am going to try to see if I can actually force myself through the pipe against the force of the water.
Okay, so make an athletics check as you're trying to just push yourself up into this pipe.
Can I try to
Alright.
push behind him, give him a shove?
Yeah,
All right,
sure,
that
yeah.
would be a 24.
Oh,
24. Okay.
Oh, you.
So with a 24, I'll even give you advantage because he's helping you kind of push up in there. Do you want advantage?
I mean, 24. I'll roll again, but 24 is pretty damn good.
Good.
Yeah, 24 good. We'll take that.
So you actually get up into the pipe and you're like walking into this water, and it's just like you're walking in a hurricane, just. And then you feel all of a sudden your feet start to slip, and you're like, "Uh-oh!" And you go, and it shoots you out. Like, and you skip across the water. You end up against this wall back here.
Wait,
Nice.
as he's coming by me, can I try to grab him with like deflect missile?
I don't think he's a missile, but you can
He's
try to
coming
grab
out at
him
me
if you
like a
like.
ranged attack.
Just make a dexterity check if you want to try to grab him.
You and you fucking monks.
Even with as high as my dex is, that's only a 10.
Yeah, he's too slippery. Just goes right through your hands.
Can I want to look up at the roof.
Just being birthed into this sewer world. Just
Are there any like grates or anything above us, or
Nope. No, it's just the tunnel that kind of rounds off above you.
I stand up and knock some of the filth off.
Comes off pretty easily. It's just, you know.
Perhaps we should find an alternate route.
Are you sure you don't want to try again? Really, I think you should try. You almost had it. You almost had it.
you were close?
I was close. Yes, I was close.
Just one or two more steps and you'd have been there.
Did you see
All right,
anything up the pipe?
Water.
I bet it was a shitty view.
Lots of water.
Yeah, is this water like poop water, or was
Yes,
it
this
like
is a
clean
sewer.
water? No, but like the
No,
water
this-
coming out of that pipe, was it like from like a storm drain or something, or was it like poop water? Because you know they don't have plumbing really.
You're kind of expecting it's kind of drain water since it's pouring the rain outside. But
okay.
I'm just saying someone shit down one of these drains.
You can
it
detect
can happen.
small particles of poop in large bodies
So
of water.
I am going to
Poop sense.
walk over here
You guys
to
get
the
out some
left
vials and start doing
of
some
me
science down here, trying to figure out
to
what the
see
water
if I can see an alternate way.
Is
All right.
Where-
Yep.
where did-
is it filling the tube? Like the water is to the brim of
Yeah.
the tube?
Yeah, it's filling it and kind of, you know.
I didn't know if it was doing that thing where you have like the tube and it's only halfway, but that half is pouring.
Yeah,
Or if it was
it's filled up and it's just. You guys
it's
are
raining
really
hard
looking
outside,
everywhere.
guys. I
to
suddenly
this
realize
corner.
that everybody's left me and I start crying.
And I'm going to wait on everybody to catch up.
I don't even
Back
know where
like
they
this to
went. I
catch
was
up.
looking at the tube.
Yarwin is now lost in the sewers.
I'm really lost. I have no clue where they are.
Exactly.
To be fair.
That's the point of this dynamic lighting. You kind of just get lost.
I turn around and notice, and I'm like,
I'm gonna start going down here, Diz, because Yarman's
did
an idiot.
someone forget Yarman?
He doesn't know what the north is. What's down here, Diz?
All right,
like,
as you go down there, you actually see, like, in the nook there, you see a ladder around the side there that's going up.
Of course, he accidentally finds the way out.
Yeah.
But you guys not
Guys?
knowing that,
We have no idea.
Guys, I don't know where. Did y'all go up already? This isn't fun anymore.
I'm gonna say,
I mean, there's a lot of noise down here because the water is coming out of multiple
I
pipes. It's
start
just
climbing the
echoing.
ladder.
Okay, you start climbing the ladder. All right, so as you guys get over here into this area that you're at, roll a perception check, the three of you.
14.
Natural one.
18.
Natural one.
I see. I'm concerned about Yarman. I'm looking for him.
So you roll an 18.
18 for me, yeah.
You
So
left me just like all the kids at the monastery did.
up there where you're at, as you're walking around, you're just kind of looking down in the water,
Maybe there's
and
a
you
reason.
see something kind of metallic down in the water.
Oh shit.
And of course, I'm standing here by myself with nobody else around me.
Split party.
I've become very still, and I just can anyone even hear me from where we are with the sound of the water?
In that room, they probably can. Yeah. It's still loud, but you'd be kind of yelling at them.
I kind of wave my hand, go, guys, and then I just point down in the water. Did anybody react, or y'all just looking at me going, nice to know you?
Perhaps
I'll
we should
look into the water.
go back.
You look down in the water? Are
Yeah.
you going over to where he is to look down, or are you just looking down where you're at?
No,
I'm
from where I
I'm
am, I'll
heading
just
back
kind
to
of
Yarman
see if I see anything.
At this point.
No, you don't.
You don't
see
know where
anything down
Yarman
there.
is.
I mean, not
Uh,
Yarman.
Yeah,
Morwen.
I'll go over to where Morwen was then and see if there's anything over there.
Are you investigating it any further, Morwen, or are you just kind of sidestepping slowly out of the room?
I mean, I'll kind of lean over and look. Is it moving? I guess is what I would want to know.
It doesn't appear to be moving. I'll let you roll a second perception or investigation if you want. Don't know. Something was there. It kind of looks like it kind of reminded you of Huck a little bit, but now it seems to be just gone. Like it had a human shape to it, not like a big tentacle monster.
Like that.
I go to rub my hands, and then I remember what I've been. I rub my eyes, and then I remember what I've been touching, and I just kind of wipe my hands on my shirt and go. There was something right here.
Back.
They're just walking away from you.
And then I realized I'm just talking to myself. So yeah, I'll start.
Well, I said, I think we should go back.
All right, so Yarman's climbing the ladder while you guys are walking back, right? So Yarman, I need you to roll a D10.
Oh shit. $10.
10. Holy shit. Okay. That works.
Is that a good
Yeah.
holy shit
Nothing-
or a-
nothing ever
dumb
works
fuck
out.
take the lead.
Open the
One
thing, and
moment,
two blue
please.
dragons are looking at you.
Whatever I do, I want to do it stealthily, Diz.
Okay.
Die. He wants to die stealthily.
Because
So we never
'Cause-
find his body.
I'm kind of scared right now.
All right, so roll
Let
for
myself a little bit
stealth
and I'm
then.
crying quite a bit.
So as you climb to the top, there is like a grate. So you can first roll stealth, and then if you're going to try to kind of push the grate up without making any noise, you have to roll sleight of hand.
26 on stealth.
26, okay.
And then you said sleight of hand for opening the grate?
Yep.
That is a dirty 20. Dexterous people. I may be dumb, but I got quick hands.
What them hands do.
You know all about them hands, Mel. I mean, what?
All right. So
What?
So as you kind of push the grate up and kind of look, you are inside the dungeon there.
Are there any guards in the dungeon with me?
Okay, roll perception as you're kind of looking around and see what you see.
Okay, not bad. 17.
17
plus 5.
So you kind of just eyeball around the room. You see kind of a table back behind you there, and then you see kind of a double, like a door. I don't think it's a double. It's maybe just a single door at the bottom, and then over to the right hand side of the room, you see 3 cells, and you see a humanoid in the top and a humanoid in the bottom cell, but the middle one seems to be empty.
But the rest of the room seems clear.
The rest of the room appears to be clear from your vantage point, yeah.
I'm gonna climb out because I don't know where my friends are.
All right, you climb out. I need the other three of you. Just roll me a d20 to see if you, or actually roll survival. See if you figure out where Yarman went.
A 16.
Survival. 13.
11.
11.
Oh, I
All
thought
right,
you
so
rolled a 1.
Thavrak, it probably takes you about 5 minutes to wander around a little bit, and then you finally find the ladder. But we'll play out the 5 minutes here in the meantime. So Yarman pushes his way up.
Bye, Yarman.
I look around. There's nobody here
What you see
other
is
than the two in the cages. I walk over, not to either one of you, not like almost to the middle. Like I walk over to like here and I go, I'm looking for. Are one of you Raz?
Who wants to know?
Are you Raz?
Maybe. Who are you? What does
I'm
that smell?
Yeah, I'm supposed to help a Raz. Have you seen my friends?
Roll a persuasion check.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Yeah. Maybe the rise is down that way.
Oh, I look over to the other cell and go, Are you Raz? I'm supposed to break Raz out and get him out of town.
So in the cell to the bottom, hold on, let me adjust this slightly.
It's very important. Millie sent me. If it doesn't happen, Huck doesn't get her to dance for him.
Let's see, trying to get the token to use. There we go.
You know those like toddler leashes? Can we get one of those for Yarman?
All right.
Somebody needs to invest.
Ellen, I'll let you.
I see a token on a sea of black.
Yep, I'll let you. Let's see. Yeah, I mean it's pretty pitch black down here.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Not sure I know this, Raz.
Oh.
Well
Then bye.
Oh, okay.
I need to find Raz. And I just turn around. Wait. And I stop and I turn back around. Have you seen 3 other men? I'm looking for my friends.
Let me out and I'll tell you.
What would Exire do? Sure. Yeah. Do you know where the key is?
Do I know where the key is?
You know that you think there's a couple of guards stationed outside the door, and more than likely they have the keys. Or roll an insight check to see what you kind of caught as you were coming in, because you would have to deduce kind of where it is.
14.
Well, she's
14. You kind of guess that the way this place is laid out, that there's a central place where possibly the guards might be stationed, and maybe that's where the keys are also.
Okay. The guards should have them.
Yeah.
If you want to help out.
Have you seen my friends? I don't know that I could take. I mean, I am a good fighter. I could probably take them. I have another idea though. Stand back.
I'm gonna move to the back of the cell.
I try to get an angle to where I'm not gonna hit her. I tell her to get like on top of the bed.
Oh god.
And I spit acid on the lock.
All right.
Hope you have a backup character made.
Oh Lord, help me.
So
I
is
didn't
that an
expect to
attack?
die.
It's a breath weapon kind of thing, but not as damaging.
So he backs up and hawks a loogie onto this door.
Is it a cone or is it a straight line?
Hold on.
This is like I need more.
Because if it's a cone, you just fill that whole cell full of.
Well, that's why I said like I'm walking down here and trying. Well, here if I can stand there and trying to get the angle away from them.
This is Garmin.
This
New
is
In the
character.
enclosed space. I mean, it's just
Math.
yeah.
Acid loogie.
This is
We're gonna
literally
fucking die.
Danger zone.
this is literally
Just
that
showed
moment
up.
that your algebra teacher
Oh,
warned you
I
about
get to
that math
choose.
will save
It's
your
either
life.
a 20-foot cone or a 30-foot straight line, and I get to choose. I'm doing a 30-foot straight line, and it's not going to go through the walls, I don't think, that quickly. So I might
I
hit Raz
don't
with
think.
it.
Does it say that you can adjust the length of it?
It does not say I can adjust the length of
Hey
it.
now.
Oh, okay.
Phrasing.
Too OP.
I said I was doing it, Diz, I'm doing it. I don't
Okay.
take back my actions.
Seriously questioning this decision.
Oh, hey,
Me too.
You
I'm
hear
not
Raz
even
say,
there.
What's going on out there?
that's only max damage of 12 acid damage.
Ouch.
Do I melt the entire gel cell?
What's the save on this?
I didn't think dexterity saving throw DC 13.
Okay,
Are you nimble?
Ellen, please roll me a dexterity saving
is she in the
throw.
line though?
She's not directly in the line, no, but
Okay.
she is in an enclosed space with a
That's
lot of
true.
acid being sprayed into it.
That's
That's
a
true.
13.
13.
Hey,
okay.
she saves.
She
She only takes
saves.
6 damage.
She kind of
Oh
spider
my God.
climbs up into the corner of the cell at the top on the wall and somehow avoids the acid as it kind of fills up in the room. She holds her breath.
Fair. She doesn't avoid. She
Well-
still takes half damage on it. Oh, well, unless because it's not in the line.
It's not in the
one
direct
way to-
line. She was just getting like the mist that would
Yeah.
come off of that, because it would fill the air. She kind of holds her breath, and as she drops back down, like the legs on the bed have been melted off.
Did the lock
She
open
falls-
though?
Yeah, the door is gone. Like it's just
So
In
a
fact,
part of
lock
the
did
door.
melt
Part of the
off.
door is just gone, and it's
So,
just kind of hanging free.
now that you're out, where's the Raz?
Have I talked to Raz at all? Since we're both down here and locked
A little
up?
bit, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
it's
the other
the other
guys
guy.
come climbing out of the grate.
I walk back up and as they're climbing up, I walk back up and go, that's not very nice. You told me you weren't Raz, but you're Raz. I'm trying to help you.
Marwin
What
just
did we
shakes his-
miss?
Yeah, more.
I'm
What in,
gonna step out of the cell and look around
Ah.
and see if my weapons are in there.
Raz, I suggest you back up.
pushes himself up to the gate and he looks around. What did you do over there?
I suggest you back up. You ready to get out tonight?
And at this, Sir Elder goes, wait, what?
yeah, what?
Are we?
Does he back up, Diz?
He does. He backs up to the corner.
Wait just a moment.
And I shoot a second one as she's saying, wait just a moment.
All
I
right.
could find my shit. I'd have thieves' tools.
Only
He
8
rolls
points
a
of
natural
damage
16.
this time.
So that's a save. Again, he somehow is able to nimbly avoid this spray of acid as it kind of just fills the air in there.
And now I have to spend key points to use my breath weapons again. That was well worth it, though.
I see them come out of the grate, right?
You do, yeah, yep.
Who's
Millie-
in charge of him?
We
No
all-
one?
We all pointed at each other.
Yeah. This guy.
Exire's not here right now, okay?
Bryce kind of pushes his way around. Exile. Now that's a name I know.
Oh, yeah. Exire's with us. Millie sent us. Exire's trying to distract people so we can get you out of town.
He looks around. Roll another persuasion check with advantage since you know so many names that he's familiar with.
Hey! That's better. plus my persuasion of +0, so 17.
70. All right. I trust you. So, we shooting our way out of here, or
I thought we were going back into the shithole.
That sounds lovely.
The idea was to get you.
Probably be the best.
The idea is to get you out of town secretly. I don't think shooting our way out would be good.
Also, I don't have a gun,
I
have 2.
and I lost my sword in the brown water down below us.
guess the guards are going to keep my stuff, but at least I get out of here with the beard attached to my face.
What do you need?
Something pointy or something I can throw.
I reach into the, because again I'm shirtless, just wearing the like Dragon Ball Z pants.
Yeah.
And I reach back and I pull the dagger that Exire gave me out of its holster. I go, I don't have much need for this,
Sly,
but I will need it back.
don't forget, Millie gave you all of his gear. You took it.
That's right. There's this bag on my back. I did forget that.
Good job, Buck.
I pull the bag and go, oh yeah, Millie sent this for you. Since you
yes.
are Raz, but you said you weren't, so maybe I shouldn't give it to you.
No, I am. Give it here.
Oh, okay. And
I hate
hand
to
it over him.
interject, but shouldn't we hurry?
What do you need?
Ooh,
Do I? I think
Her.
I'm assuming
I
he's
don't-
talking to me.
I don't know her name. Yeah, I just, she
Nobody's
had to
asked
tell me
for it.
that he was Raz, but because he wouldn't tell me, but before she told me, I had to let her out. So I guess she's got to come with us now, right? You can't let her just
hello,
walk
new person.
through the guards.
Well, hello.
I am Sir Eldrick von Battenhouse.
I have a
Well,
dagger.
Pleasure to meet you.
Kyrie's.
Morwen's brain is just fried because Yarman's spitting acid at door locks. I'm just stunned at this point.
His
I'm-
mouth agape.
I'm going up to shake hands with Eldrick because he's the only one who seems like he has half a brain so far, since I just had acid spit at my door. And I'm
I'll hold out my
offer
hand.
him.
But did you get out?
Yes, which is why you're not in trouble right now. Kyrie Sorbonne.
Nice to
Pleasure
meet
to
you.
meet you.
I normally
What
not
kind of options are those?
as soiled as I am today.
Yes, what a lovely smell.
No, it is not. But
Mm.
is your gear nearby?
Is my gear nearby?
I tell
I
you
took
what,
it from you.
I
You're not sure.
we need to be going. So I, Sir Eldrick von Battenhouse, do swear upon my god Anwer that I shall protect you.
Or she could have this dagger.
That would be helpful. Yes.
I would give you my hammer, but I lost my sword.
I reach the dagger out to hand it to her, and as she goes to take it from me, I lock eyes with her and go, I'm gonna need it back. Exire gave it to me.
All right.
And
So
then I
right
let
now
go.
you have your armor and you have the dagger that they give you. Okay.
All right. Well, retrieve the rest of my things and we can discuss it.
Oh, I'm not going into the guards. And I start down the shit tunnel.
I'm gonna follow him. We were
Alright,
supposed to
yeah.
get Raz out, and we did that.
We
so-
shall try to help you get new items, my lady. If you would,
Very well.
down into the stinkhole.
This should be fun.
I think that's the
If-
top. That's the title of the episode, is it not?
Down into the stinkhole.
I
Into
like
the
it.
stinkhole.
We will vote on it later. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys
Never mind.
all
Yep.
head
Not
back
staying here.
in.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody heads back down into the tunnel. Another one of those maps that I make that gets about 10% used. So. All right. So all with that, you guys go back in there. We're gonna fade back over to the dinner party that is going on.
No, we don't have to do that.
I don't like that you're saying that right now.
Right. So as you remember, the last time we were in this room, the Duke is now standing as you knocked him out of his chair, and he stood back up and is continuing to eat. Sandon is sitting at the opposite end of the table, looks very relaxed, just kind of laid back. Galen took a seat, but is not touching the food. And then we've got the other three just kind of standing nervously around the table.
Seeing what happened with the Duke, Galen sends XR a message. It looks like we're going to have to neutralize her if we hope to get out of here.
I unfortunately agree. Something is not right with the Duke, if that even is the Duke, which I'm a little skeptical of right now.
Yeah, he looks the same, but we haven't heard him actually talk.
Do we,
There's no conversation at my dinner party. I'm saddened by this. I thought you guys would have stories to tell. You are adventurers, are you not? You've been stingy with the details of your lives up to this point.
Away from the table and stands up and kind of stretches and says, "Well, I did come to give y'all information if I had any from rats."
That's all I'm looking for, is just information.
The thing is, though, it appears the Duke is not engaged enough in conversation for us to fully have this conversation.
Is that what is bothering you? He just kind of holds his hand up like he's like this, and the Duke stops and puts the food down. And just kind of is staring.
As that happens, Galen cracks a look over at XR.
As that happens, the doors at the south of the map there just kind of pull open as this soaking wet humanoid comes walking in. Takes about 2 steps into the room and is just covered, just drenched in the rain from outside. Lady, I'll let you describe your character.
So you see a tabaxi walk in. She's wearing long dress-like white robes, and you can see braided cords and bright gold features like golden earrings and in her cat ears and bands on her wrists. And she's gonna shake out a little bit and she's gonna go, "Ooh, it's quite a crazy place out there right now. Did I miss the party?"
Sandon stands up and turns around and looks. "A friend of yours," gestures to Galen. No?
Never seen her before in my life.
Well, come in and warm yourself by the fire. You look on the verge of freezing to death from all of that rain outside.
Thank you. And she's gonna bow slightly, and she's gonna start walking towards the fire. "I appreciate your kindness."
Of course. He kind of holds up one finger and then puts the finger down and then puts his hand back down. So there's flame. These large circles are large columns going up. There's fireplaces. There's 2 on each side there. There's huge fire pits at the top of the map there. And each of these little pedestals are just, they've got flame coming out of them as well.
Okay. I'm gonna move towards one of them here. I'm going to move to here. To warm myself. And I want to look around and see if she kind of notices what's going on or what she walked into. She wasn't sure what to expect. So she wants to kind of get an idea of what's maybe happening.
All right. So she walks over there and is just trying to figure out what's going on at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the room.
All right, you can roll an insight check. I'd say with disadvantage since you just kind of rolled into the situation.
While she's doing that, I want Galen to move one pace closer to her and use prestidigitation.
Okay.
And say, you can't attend a party looking like that when he just casts his hand.
Ah, so kind of you. I appreciate that so very, very much. Was not quite expecting this kind of weather today. And she got a 13.
Okay, 13.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make a good feel for it.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait a minute. I didn't add my modifier. My apologies. I lied. It's a 17.
17. Okay. So you can tell that. That's right. You can tell that the people standing at either side of the table, they look a bit nervous. You do notice that the one here, and I'll kind of blink on him there. He has a weird look on his face because his face looks like a wooden mask, kind of. And then you see the Duke at the end. You would probably recognize him since you're kind of, well studied. But he looks like he's just kind of staring off into the distance. This other gentleman, the one that stood up right when you came in, you don't really know who he is. Actually, roll a history check.
Okay.
We'll see if it would be an odd thing for you to know, but you might.
I rolled a 9.
9. No, seems like you might have seen him before. You just can't place it.
Okay.
Forgive me. I'm Sandon Hearn. I did not get your name.
My name. Yes, my name is Adara Melbourne. I'm here to see the Duke.
You are in luck. He is here.
I do see, and she's gonna bow towards the Duke.
He kind of holds up a hand. The Duke bows. Comes back up.
And she's just gonna kind of warm her paws for a minute. Seeing the wave of the hand and then the bow, she's a little off center by that, so she's a little weary. But she's going to pause a moment and be like, these other fine fellow, what are your names?
Well, see, Huck.
Pleasure to meet you, Huck.
I'm Progwin. Pleased to meet you.
Progwin, excellent. Very nice name.
Thank you.
Exire.
Exire. Excellent. It's very, very nice to meet all of you. And she'll bow to them as well. And she's going to continue to warm herself. And that's about it for her at the moment.
Okay. There was one more next to you, right near you there. One more character. Whether he chooses to speak up or not.
At that point, when it doesn't acknowledge you, Galen goes, well, I see my gift of taking away the rain from your clothing means nothing.
Oh, I didn't realize I missed somebody. Sorry. My apologies. What was your name, sir? I'm still very wet and very confused.
I am Galen.
Galen, thank you so much again. I appreciate it.
And right as she's saying that, I'd like to send a message to the Duke.
To who?
The Duke.
The Duke. Okay.
Duke, hear me.
You kind of wait a moment. Nothing comes back.
At which point I'll send a message to Exire then that says, Exire, the Duke's not responsive in his own mind. Whatever's going on needs to be taken care of before we leave.
Let's not make any rash moves until we can ascertain the allegiances of our new friend here. Mr. Hearn, the Duke here, you say he's fine. He seems a little out of sorts. Has he been like this all day that he's been with you?
He is. Maybe he's feeling under the weather. Would you like to retire, Duke? So me and your friends can have a conversation. The Duke kind of just nods his head and just starts walking around the table.
I want to walk over and like stand in front of him if I can get to him and
Okay.
try to stop him.
Okay. He
Say,
I'll put him up here.
If I can kind of run around and say, "Oh, no, it's not be so hasty. There's a few things I'd like to discuss with the both of you."
Now, Hearn, the deal was that I informed you of what I do or what I acquired to you and the Duke. There was no deal to have it one or the other.
Galen, I really need this information. I need to know where these little rats are getting their information from. It's very crucial. You must understand.
And we really needed the Duke to be a part of this conversation because there's one last thing that I may need to request of Raz before he's executed. And I would like him to be able to validate verbally that I can do so.
While they're discussing and distracted, can I cast Detect Magic?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, so that's gonna be it's gonna be a 19.
Okay. So you see a lot of magical just items kind of glowing on different people.
23.
23? Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
And
I couldn't find my modifier.
Hearn himself has kind of a weird, like it's almost like he's glowing up top, and it's kind of just, it's almost like sparkles are falling down over him. And
You said that was Hearn, the guy who seems to be controlling him.
yeah, and
The
then
guy down
over,
here.
yeah, and then over on the Duke himself, as you kind of look, he seems to have something glowing around his like head, slightly.
Okay.
And you would recognize like the stuff on Hearn. It looks more like illusionary type of magic, and the stuff over on the Duke looks like, let me look at the school. I forget all the schools. Enchantment. kind of holds his hand up and just kind of flicks it. And as you see that, the glowingness around the Duke just kind of disappears. And the Duke kind of just... What happened? I feel sick. Oh.
You were voracious at the table. Eating like
He backs up from you.
Eating like a man possessed, one might say.
I must have been really hungry then. He just looks really confused at the moment.
But Mr. Hearn, where are our manners? You asked for a story. A story you shall have.
I would love a good story. A daughter here hasn't even told us where she's from. Why she's here.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I was sent to come see the Duke. I'm from the Elven Kingdom, quite a ways from here, and he wanted me to check in, see how he was doing. Sometimes I do make some travels.
Myself as well. I am a representative from Neverwinter.
Neverwinter. Never been there myself. Do you enjoy?
It's cold. I enjoy traveling mostly. But I grew up there, so you get used to it.
I will say I've been blessed with the Elven Kingdom. It is quite a beautiful place.
Which one is it?
Oh, yes. Let me make sure I get this right here, because I have a million notes on this. Let's see. I can't remember what the city was. It is
Myth Draenor.
yeah. I'm from the area of Myth Draenor.
Oh, that is a beautiful sight. We'd love to visit there again sometime. Then it kind of clicks. Kind of clicks. You've seen this representative in Myth Draenor meeting with the king before. Anyway, this food is going to waste. Shall we sit down and have some food? Maybe the Duke has had enough.
You know, you were asking about our adventures, tales of our exploits, perhaps. There was one that came to mind. On the road up here, actually, we encountered some remarkable magical practitioners, ones that could reach inside the mind of their victim. They could almost implant ideas, make people do things they would never normally do. I mean, I've never heard or seen anything like that. Have you experienced that at all? I mean, such power.
I have not. I am a politician. I do not mess with magic and science and whatever you speak of is. But it is interesting.
Can I make an insight check and see if if he
I was gonna say,
reacted
knowing that,
in any way?
And knowing that I kind of might know this person, do I recall anything of what they might have been there for? Just out of curiosity.
You might. I think you might have recalled. He's a very handsome man. So that would have probably stuck out. Anybody who sees him, he has, just the perfect features and stuff. But it was just boring matters, just like, trade stuff and, nothing as interesting as kind of what's going on in this room.
while he's checking him out, I'm gonna actually move to like work my way towards taking a seat, but I'm gonna stand by Huck for a minute.
Okay. What was your roll there?
It's only a 13.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he doesn't really know much about it.
And as she walks by Huck, she's gonna, what an interesting mask you have, sir. Do you mind if I look a little closer? It's very interesting. And she's gonna lean in towards him.
Oh, yes, pray do. See here.
How tall is Adara?
She's like 6 foot.
Okay, and Huck is about.
I'm a hunched 7 foot.
Okay, so he kind of bends down to you.
7 foot.
Bend way down.
And
see,
if
here, you move the pieces like this and like this and like this.
Interesting. And she's just gonna kind of place her hand on his shoulder, and as she's doing that, I want to whisper, because let me make sure I have this right. Huck, you're a wizard too, right? Okay. I'm going to lean in and whisper. I sense something interesting. When I leaned in, or when I tried to see what was going on here, I noticed something was off. Hearn seems to be sparkling with some kind of illusion magic. And I also noticed something on the Duke as well around his head. Some kind of enchantment.
Oh, well, they must be destroyed.
Sure, quiet, very quiet.
Destroyed.
Yeah, oh, this is so beautiful. I love this mask. What a great piece.
Yes.
We should.
I made it, and see, I can just change my expression like this and like
Amazing.
that. Right.
While they're doing this, I want to look just very intently at Galen.
Oh, hi, Kindness.
As he does so, Galen kind of cracks a smirk, nods.
I'm gonna reach down and just pull out my like water skin.
Yeah.
And go to take a drink, and as I do, can I try to make a sleight of hand check or something to try to also take my potion of invulnerability without her seeing me take that potion?
Yep. Just make a sleight of hand.
Ooh.
See,
that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Let's see. All right.
And then as I do I kind of want to walk slowly
Sandra
towards
says,
him.
This is very boring. This is not what I wanted at all this evening.
I understand.
Maybe we should just all go our separate ways for the evening. But
No, absolutely not. Let's take a seat. Let's eat.
Listen.
Part ways, her. I do have some information for you and a request from the Duke.
But the Duke is here.
And now with sound mind.
What was that last part? I couldn't hear.
And now of sound mind.
Now sound. Sure. Who's the judge, right?
Duke,
But to be
this is
honest,
for you first.
is it really information that I don't have? Or, I mean, I really think that if I don't get the information now and you guys leave, that maybe I will never get this information. Raz will be out of reach, and with him the information that I need.
Well, it's some information that you may very well approve of. But first things first. Duke, I talked to Zazu today. I requested to go see Raz in the morning. He informed me that I could not without your approval.
Well, yeah, Sandon recommended that no one see Raz or with without being approved. Yes, this is correct.
Well, I asked for a seal of yours to potentially just show the guards so that I didn't have to bother you in the morning. And Zazu said that you weren't going to approve such a thing.
Well, why would he know that? Of course, you would have to speak with me, though.
Well, when I tried to speak with you, you told me you were indisposed.
Mr. Hearn, back to the matter at hand of you seemingly knowing or proposing you know the information we already do, or the information we have for you. I think it's time you drop the act. I think you know that we know, and I think you're done here. And I cast Arms of Hadar.
Arms of Hadar. All right, so I'm gonna need everybody to roll for initiative.
Damn.
Man, I was trying to diplomat the hell out of that.
I was going to give him some information, but I'm not now.
I got something for him.
What them arms do, though, Mel?
Oh, you know.
Oh, Diz, you didn't give me my initiative button.
No, I haven't.
I haven't.
I still need to put it on all 3 of those tokens that I made. I'm gonna write it down anyway, so.
I clicked on it and I was like, I can't.
One day Diz will teach me how to do all that cool shit and we'll have it in my campaign.
One day. Is my initiative on there, Diz?
Yeah, I see it. I'm just writing it down here.
Okay, so make sure.
There's something else up here.
Do you all roll in here for your notes?
Okay. Yeah, if you type it into the chat, I'll just write it down from there.
Okay.
Let's see, we've got 20 Galen, and we've got 6 there. 13. I Yeah, I'm missing Adams.
I think he said he'd be right back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Somebody want to roll for
Literally
him?
just said that on mute. Damn mute button.
I got it. He wrote, what's his plus to initiative?
Don't know.
I got it right here. +3. I rolled a dirty 20 for him. God damn it, why couldn't I roll that?
Always works that way.
Yep. And then Diz, how long between me taking that potion and me casting that spell would you say?
It was transpired? That was probably about,
How many seconds?
like 30 seconds
Okay.
of talking.
Okay. So I have 5 rounds of my potion of invulnerability left then.
Okay.
So I'm
That's
at
11.
resistance to all damage.
Hadara.
I'd say Galen probably has the higher dex.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, at the start, you cast Arms of Hadar, right?
Yes, sir. So it's a DC 18 strength save on anyone within 10 feet, which should just be him.
Okay.
Oof. Not good damage, but
That is an 18.
all right. Well, he takes half damage, so we round up on damage or down?
Up. Everything rounds up.
Up.
Yep.
Okay, so 5. I rolled 5, so he takes 3 points of damage and no other effects.
Okay. Okay. All right. So
Do we have our
right,
initiative?
right
thing?
as that happened, I haven't been using it in Roll20.
Oh, okay.
Right as that happens, you guys hear a crack and then a crash. And let's see.
Oh, puppy.
Is Proglin back? Adam, is he back? Or does somebody have his character sheet pulled up? Does a 21 hit him?
I believe so. Hold on. I just closed it. Sorry.
Saint to make a comeback, please. Please bring Saint back.
He's like 45 pounds. Hold on.
Sounds like you need to hit the gym, bro.
Hey, come on, technology. Yes, that hits.
That hits. Okay. Proglin gets hit in the shoulder, taking 14 piercing damage as a shot comes ringing through.
I can't edit his. Oh, he's back.
I'm back.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Make sure there's no additional. First time I've had to do this. All right, so it's not okay. All right, so then you right after that you hear a second crash through the window. The window shatters completely at that point. And that is a 29 to hit for Proglin.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay, so you just took, what did I say that was? 14 points of piercing. And let's see.
Do we see where this is coming from?
Yeah, through the window at the top. There's windows at the top of the map there.
Okay.
And one of the windows is just blown completely out now. And that was 14, and then another 23 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
All right, and it is Proglin's turn.
Okay, you'll have to fill me in. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. What's going on here?
We just started
Mal
a fight with
initiated.
Hearn. Yep. I went over and Arms of Hadar at Hearn.
So what's attacking?
There's something that we don't see. Apparently,
We're
something
going
from the
after
windows
her, but somebody's attacking us from outside the building as well.
with a gun or something. You're taking piercing damage from the windows north of us. Right, Diz, at the top of the map.
Yep.
On either side by those big fiery blindy bits.
Yeah, above those. Yeah, those are like big fire pits, like on the floor.
And then that little, like, looks like a banner or something above them. That's the window.
That is actually a banner, and I think there's just a window kind of just somewhere on either side of that. I think there's one on each side of the banners.
So if we were to be, say, behind, like on the south side of the pillar, would we be obscured from the view of that you know,
From that window?
that window.
Maybe.
Okay. I mean, like, it's not like how it lines
If there's
up,
just one thing out there.
Yeah.
Can I get a 3D rendering of this map real quick?
Hold on.
Is this
Enhance.
VR ready?
That would help.
Enhance.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Smart.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Can't wait for Lady to start
so-
attacking y'all.
Buck, it is your turn. In kind of 2 senses.
On the second front, does said individual see the shooter?
Say that again.
Does said individual see the shooter? Did he see where it came from?
You'd have to roll a perception check. I mean,
Perception. That is a 21.
21. I would say that he knows the vicinity
Trajectory
where it
where it came
is,
Yep.
but it is probably quite a ways away from him. It would take him a little bit to get there.
Right. How big's the window? Like, is he able to get through it?
The window? Yeah, I mean, it's a fairly large window. You can imagine it's, probably about, let's look on the map, probably like, that one's like, the one underneath the deer head there is probably about 15 feet across.
Well, I meant how close to the ground.
You'd have to climb. Yeah. A little bit, not much. I mean, this isn't like on the second floor or anything.
Right. Well, let's attempt to climb through the window then.
Okay. All right. So, you can. What's your speed?
25.
25. All right. So, let's see. It'd be about. I would say you could just get into the window, and into the room.
Okay.
And now I have to just drop a token because I don't have this. Well, hold on. Maybe I can. Give me a second.
I mean, you just used what you used last time.
Yeah, I archive these maps so they don't set and take up a lot of space. I think it's this one. Right there he is. Alright. Oh, can't do it over there. Yep, that is the one for stream. Right there. You should have control. Yeah, you do. Okay. Good.
So, how much movement was that? All of it?
I'd say all your movement to get up into the window. Yep. Unless you have some feat that allows you to climb or something.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say it took all your movement.
You hear, dang it, boys. How many times I gotta save your asses in this dang town? And he's gonna take aim at Hearn.
Okay. Fire away.
I'm using a light crossbow. And that is a 14 plus 10, so 24 to hit.
24. Okay. That hits.
6 plus 5, so 11 damage.
Okay.
And then, can he do a second attack with the crossbow?
I don't think so, because I think if it has the loading action, you can't.
Okay.
It it eats up all your actions to load and fire. If that's, are you using a heavy crossbow?
Light crossbow. It has loading though. It's fine.
Loading, okay, yeah. Loading means you expend all attacks.
All right.
Okay.
And then that'll end Sheriff's turn.
Okay. Then we got Galen.
Galen will, for a moment, look over his left shoulder and go, "Who the hell is that? Is that the sheriff y'all were talking about?"
Enos.
And then he'll turn towards her and smile and try to hit him with enfeebling arrow.
Okay.
So, that'll be a nat 20 plus 11, so 31 to hit.
That might graze him. Yeah.
Ooh.
Just barely.
Ow.
Pocket.
Man.
Archers.
Alright, so that's. So I rolled the damage die for the necrotic also.
Whatever you roll for dice, you double all those things. Yeah. Mhm.
So if it matters, I've got 13 regular damage. I've got 7 necrotic damage, and I need him to roll a con save.
So, you said 13 and 7?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. That is an 11.
DC was 11. So you save that.
Oh, goodness. I thought I'd failed it.
I was hoping, because that would have been great.
Been real good.
And so I will take another shot at him.
Alright.
Oh, hell, dudes, I didn't double any of that damage.
Double it now.
Yeah, you just roll the extra dice. Yeah.
So for the D8,
If we forget about it and we go through about 20 minutes of
9.
gameplay, and then we can say, well, you know, we're not going back.
9 more damage
Okay.
and 8 more necrotic.
Okay.
And then that roll was 28 to hit.
28 hits. Yep.
And that's 15 more damage.
Okay.
And knowing that there is a potential shooter, and I'll end my turn.
Let's see. We got XR.
All right. Bonus action. Amplified Blood Curse of Binding. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw. I'll go ahead and draw both. Just draw both the scimitars, run them along the back of my neck. As I do so, I take 3 points of damage, and he needs to make a DC 15 strength save again.
That is a 15.
Of course it is. All right. Well, then, standing just right there, I'll go ahead and take 2 swipes at him. First one is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And second one is a 17 to hit.
And that one hits as well.
All right. So the first one is going to be 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 3 more because I targeted him with that curse. So my next attack does extra damage. So that's 11 on the first one. Come across
11. Okay.
with one of my scimitars and then kind of follow through with it. Spin around. Other hand hits for 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage.
All right.
And then, sorry, I remember I changed one thing, so I just want to make sure that that's still okay. It is, yes. Okay. And then I will go ahead and try to. So that's my action. That's my bonus action to cast the blood curse. I'll go ahead and try to back up. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna smile at him.
All right. So next we have Huck.
That's me. Yeah, that's me. Okay, Diz. Describe the thing one more time. Really, all I care is the weight. How much do you think it weighs?
How much do you think? What weighs?
The
Hearn?
The head.
Yeah, whatever is on Hearn's head.
Well, I mean, you can't. He looks like he just has hair on his head.
Yeah,
You-
Never mind.
Yeah.
Even after she told me, like, I don't recognize anything under there.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Okay.
You don't have to take magic going.
That's fine. I'm gonna magnify gravity. Like that.
Okay.
Oh no, that doesn't help me any. Hold on. No wait.
So it's a.
No, that doesn't help me any. Yes, it does. Yeah, con 14.
14. Okay.
Yeah. I anticipate that I'm gonna hit this time, so I'm gonna get up to D8.
That is a 15.
Oh. I guess I won't get out my D8's Diz. Thanks. End turn.
Oh, and this real fast, because I hit him with that attack, his the slasher feat, so his speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay, so he's slightly slowed. Okay, so we got Adara.
Okay, seeing that this is just gonna go down the way it's gonna go down. There's no politics involved here. She is, let's see. I am going to cast I have so many weird things. Oh my gosh. I am going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Okay.
On Hearn, and that is a intelligence wisdom save, 15 DC.
Okay. That is a 10.
Okay. And then, so he's going to take 3d6 of psychic damage.
Okay.
Not good at all. That's going to be 6 damage.
6 psychic damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It can't. He cannot take a reaction until the end of its next turn. And on its next turn, it must choose whether it moves, takes an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of the 3.
Right.
Okay, cool. All right, and then she's going to move. I'm going to move her kind of down here behind this pylon, I guess.
Okay.
She'll go kind of, we'll go right here. Right there. I'm gonna go farther away. Let me see how far I can go here.
Okay. You see Hearn just kind of exhale. I rub his chin for a second as he looks around at everybody in the room. And he is going to... Oh my god, I don't know if... Let me think about this just for 1 second.
Yay, lady! Throw him off!
I did something!
Yay!
He has so many options to kill us.
It's hard to choose just one.
And can only choose one.
Is this one of those things where if we start counting different numbers, it's going to mess you up and we live?
I don't know. Don't
Okay.
count the DM. He's going to kill us all.
43.
Okay, he raises his hands like he's casting a spell. This would be your key. If you want to counterspell, you would have to counterspell at this point.
Counterspell!
Anything past this,
Okay, because
after I tell you,
Yes.
after I'm not even going to tell you what the spell is, but this would be the counterspell portion if you would like to try.
I appreciate that.
Okay, you're going to have to roll.
Noob.
You're casting what? Counterspell also?
No, I'm not. No.
Okay.
Rest is casting.
Oh, wait,
All right.
I didn't.
You got to
What
roll
did
for
you-
it. You roll a d20, and it's plus your spellcasting ability. And I think, let's see.
Intelligence.
DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
Yep.
Yeah.
17.
Intelligence saving throw.
Wait, what'd you say? 10 plus the spell's level?
That's the DC. So you want to roll a d20 plus intelligence and get
Or no.
as high as possible.
Yeah. No, he uses it not plus intelligence plus his spellcasting ability.
And he's a wizard, which is intelligence.
Oh, is it not with his proficiency or anything? It's just.
Nope.
Alright.
So what was the d20?
17 plus 3.
17 plus 3.
Oh, so dirty 20.
All right. So his spell just kind of fizzles. He looks annoyed. And we're at round 2.
Ooh, guys, I contributed to combat.
Hang on 1 second, guys.
I'm so proud.
Faintly, you hear somebody chant, "Huck, huck, huck."
This combat is brought to you by New Fucking Characters. Get your New Fucking Characters at newfuckingcharacterstore.com.
Use code Clan Diesel, pay an extra 10%.
We made him so
Pops
mad he
in just
left.
for
Oh
that.
no. Oh god,
He pops in just for that.
Also, hi Riken.
Love you, Clan. I didn't say it. Riken did.
Hi, friends.
I love how your water bottle gets blurred by your background blur and it looks like you're drinking something you're not
Okay.
supposed to.
So earlier, Buck went like this, and like his green screen deleted his arm for some reason. So it was just his shirt sleeve in the ocean.
Oh, there it is. Can I just say,
Yeah.
Buck, you're a lot more handsome than I thought you were.
Okay. Top of the second round.
I don't know if that's good or not.
Kruglan. That is a 26 to hit as another crack goes through the air.
Yep, that hits.
It's 21 points of piercing damage.
Oh boy.
Ouch.
Aaron says this can go on as long as you like. As you hear a second crack. That is a 30 to hit. Pro one.
Yes.
All right, I have to ask, Adam, what did you do to Mike this week?
I have no idea.
Real, did you like leave work early with computers crashing or like what?
That is, it's 18 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
I think we've gone way past the red dot at this point, right?
No, he just said he's down.
Brooklyn, go
All
down.
right. Prugwin's turn. I need you to roll a death saving throw and then message me in Discord.
All right.
As Prugwin falls to the ground.
In other news, our characters are still alive, Josh.
For now.
Still in a sewer that we know has a metal thing in it.
Yeah. I've already seen one extra metal thing in the water that the rest of the party convinced me was a hallucination and run off and left me to die. So,
Didn't know. All right. JD. I'm sorry, not JD.
What? JD?
JD?
Yeah. No, JD's not here. He's playing too many
no.
characters. I can't keep him all straight.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to call him Slide 2.0.
It was Sheriff.
Before it's
But
too
all
long,
of
it's
mine
gonna
are still
be-
active. I don't actually put them.
That is Sheriff. So Sheriff and Galen's turn. Since they
So
rolled the
Sheriff
same
is
on
gonna
the
move
initiative.
right here.
Okay.
Is going to fire off another crossbow.
Okay.
That would be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Just so y'all know, on rolling, I rolled up 6.
And modifiers though.
That's 17 points of damage.
Okay.
Then for that, sheriff's turn. For Galen. Try so that is another 16 to hit.
Another 16 hits.
That's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Then take another shot at it. That's a 15 to hit.
And that one misses. You're firing what, crossbow bolts?
No, regular bow.
Oh, bow. Oh, this is Galen. Gotcha.
Yeah, Galen's got a bow.
Yep.
Then that will end my turn.
Okay. All right. So we have XR. Hearn just
Is
turns and looks at you.
I smile.
Doesn't look concerned.
Is it an action to feed someone else a potion?
It is.
Excellent. I will go ahead and run over to Proglin with. I can get there in 20. And he doesn't get a reaction. And I will go ahead and shove one of my potions of supreme healing down his throat, which restores 60 hit points to him immediately.
Yeah.
I was concerned.
And then I will retreat 10 feet back because I don't want to get shot in the face.
I'm just gonna leave him there to get shot again.
Yep. I got you. I got you.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
I need what the Duke's doing is he's got these arrows just whizzing by his head.
Yeah. He's just like.
And then I'll go ahead and use a
It's like
bonus
maybe
action.
he ran over here and is hiding up under the table.
I'll use a bonus action to take my swords, flip them. I'll turn back and look at Hearn. I'll flip my swords in, kind of like across my arms, and just pull them across. And then as they come across, you see my arms cut, but they don't bleed. And the blood is running along the edge of the sword. And instead of dripping off, it runs from the hilt all the way to the tip in just a straight line of red. And as it hits the tip, it ignites. And then both my swords just on fire. And kind of give him a little spin and point one at Hearn and say, we're just getting started.
All right.
And I take another 1 point of damage for that little maneuver.
I am going to cast Fortune's Favor on 2 people because it's at this level.
Okay.
And it's going to be Exire and sorry, you're playing both. So Buck, which one of your Galen or Sheriff? Which one is dishing it out? I can't tell. It's like
They both are gonna do decent. So whichever one you want to do.
Let's say Sheriff, because I like you. So y'all both have. Let me put it up here. How do I do that? Like this. You guys get a bunch of stuff. There you go.
This is nice.
Bunch of stuff. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, pretty.
Actually, I think that's all I
So we just get luck, right?
got. Yeah, basically.
Just get a point of luck.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna stay and everything.
All right. So that's it for you. So we got Adara.
It's Adara.
Adara. Okay. I'm gonna mess that up so many times.
It's okay. I mess up names all the time. You're gonna hear me butcher all the elven names you gave me here real soon.
If we make it at it.
Right. She's gonna reach up and or reach into her side, and she's gonna withdraw a cylindrical crystal orb, and she's gonna look into it, and it's gonna kind of get a little purple on the inside. She's gonna cast Phantasmal Force on at the 2nd level on Hearn.
Okay.
And that is a saving throw of Intelligence 15.
Intelligence 15?
Yeah.
Where did my D20 go? It's 12.
Yes. Excellent. So you're gonna see Adara's eyes kind of start to go white and glow slightly, and all of a sudden, Hearn starts to feel a crumbling around him as the ground is going to shake, and the pyre that's beside him is he's going to see it collapse upon him, and he will ignite on fire. And he doesn't see anybody else. Everybody else is slowly dissipated, and all he can see is he's just trying to get away from this epic fire that has just lashed out. It's extremely hot. He doesn't know what to do, and everything he's trying, he can't put it out. Let me just make sure here, and he's gonna take. I just want to make sure that I have all of it because there's so much to this spell. Okay, I think that's everything. I'm gonna send this to you. It's really hard to. There's so much crap. Illusion takes root in the mind of the creature. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or visible phenomenon of your choice. In a 10-foot cube is what it is.
All right, 10-foot cube around him. So what does he see again? Like the floor crumbles away from him, like he's standing on this little platform.
Essentially, yeah,
Like
everything crumbles away from him, and that pyre is going to collapse on top of him, and then he's going to just burst into flames.
Okay.
That's nightmare fuel.
You see
Nightmare
it.
fuel.
Well, you don't see it, but you see him just kind of look down, and then he just kind of looks back up. You see him kind of pat his arm a little bit.
I don't know what that means because I never played a caster, so interesting. That's all I know. And
Does it have any other like effects? Like it says, like he gets disadvantage or anything, or?
so it says he can use his action to examine the phantasm with an intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC. If it succeeds, then it realizes it's an illusion.
Gotcha.
But I guess you realize it anyways. So
if the
receives the
phantasm,
condition, very pissed off.
if the phantasm,
either he recognizes that or he doesn't care.
okay.
well, if the image is something that would deal damage to him, he takes psychic damage.
Oh, he
So
takes
like,
psychic damage.
like being on fire would deal damage
Yeah.
to him, so he would take psychic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
this
it wouldn't
is
be like
super long.
instant flames. So we'll on his turn we'll address.
Yeah,
how
I
much
think
fire damage
it
he
says each
gets.
round on your turn, the phantasm can deal 1d6 damage. It says
Of
the target
psychic,
affected is convinced of its phantasm's reality and can take damage. Yeah, so it's really weird. It's a lot, but there you go. He doesn't see anything else. He's just out on he's alone. He can't see anything, and he's on fire. So, and I think that's all she's gonna do. That's all I can do, anyways.
All right. So it's.
It does say 1d6 of psychic damage. I don't know if that's at the initial or not.
We'll say right off the bat you can roll a d6
It doesn't really clarify.
of like psychic fire damage.
D2. It's a
Two?
D2. It's a 2.
All right. So do some math real quick.
That's not a good sign.
All right, so on his turn, he is going to hold up his hands again. Magic kind of starts swirling around them.
I'm gonna counterspell that.
Okay.
And I already foresaw this occur, so I'm gonna roll. It's gonna be an 18 on the die, plus
Okay.
whatever I guess my.
You're using that one thing
Yeah.
that you pre-rolled?
Yes.
Okay. So the sparkles kind of go away.
He mad.
And then you see him smile. And he starts to cast another spell.
Oh, I kind of figured, but one's better than 2.
Starts to cast a spell. Anything else? No, going once.
Oh, sorry. Choked up. Sorry, I unmuted myself by accident. I'm sorry.
I don't know how I'm done.
I can't hear you, Russ.
I say it's my last one.
Oh, you're casting counterspell? Okay. So roll.
Oh,
When we're done with this, Diz is going to tell us that
21.
Lady countered spell a cantrip.
21. All right, so that one
That's fine.
fizzles as well. He just looks really frustrated. He's looking down at the floor like, I'm stuck on this ledge now and I'm on fire. Really aggravating. I just wanted to have a nice dinner party.
Just to be real nice to all my neighbors.
All right. Okay, so round 3. You guys hear again the same kind of crack through the air. That is an 18 and XR.
That
Actually, you know, I lied. I foresaw it. It misses. It's a 15.
The 15.
Does that miss? Does it miss?
I think so.
Yeah,
Let
that
me
misses.
look real quick. See if it has a range on it. I don't know if we have done this
I don't
before with
think
another
so.
caster.
Let me look. I can check to be sure. I don't think it does, but you could be right.
Because I think it's bigger than range.
It's
Yeah, it's
someone you
anything.
can see
Yeah.
is
Oh,
the
okay.
range. You have to be
Yeah,
able
you
to
can't
see
see. You can't see where these things are coming from, so you can't see what is firing upon you guys.
You place an attack roll. Made by you or oh, I guess that's okay. I was thinking him, so I lied. It's gonna hit you. Sorry, Mel.
18, does that hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
I tried
And
to save you.
you have like yeah, you've taken some damage.
Mm-hmm.
$26 points of piercing damage.
Reduced to 13 because I'm currently resistant to all damage.
This. You are the barbarian now. All right. All right. Second shot.
Barbarian with 52 hit points.
That is 29.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
I tried real hard. I tried so hard.
23 points of piercing, so that'd be 12.
Both. Okay. We're sitting
Okay.
pretty.
And then these have been going in like 2-shot cadences, but all of a sudden you hear another shot.
Cool.
That is a 24.
At Hearn, right? So 24 at Hearn.
That one's a you again.
Oh, okay.
Good try.
21 points of piercing, so that's 11.
Okay.
And then one more.
Oh, awesome.
And yeah, that one's gonna hit too. That's 27.
Yeah. No doubt.
25. So that's 13.
Sure. Down by that's 1 point too many.
The XR falls. And now it is
Wait, I guess. Hold on. I want to see how many. Well, it doesn't matter because I rolled a 2 on the first hit. So as I get hit with that first bullet that hurt me, kind of my head comes down, and then I look up at where it was coming from, and you see Exire's eyes are just jet black, and he's got veins, like black veins coming out all over his face, and he has fangs extended from his mouth, and he just starts like snarling and hissing at the window. And then as that last shot hits him, his eyes kind of go back to normal and the fangs retract and he falls down.
Falls down. All right, Prugwin, your turn. You're currently prone.
All right, I'm gonna stand back up and run to the left, try to get some kind of cover, and
be funny if you crawled. Like, army.
Yeah. I considered it.
I've been shot so many times.
At this point. Since Prugwin could see what happened to Exire, and since he just saved his life, he's going to try to return the favor and cast Healing Word on him.
Okay. That's a bonus action. 10 points of healing.
Oh.
Let's see.
Now, Diz, when I went down, did my potion of invulnerability, did that go away? Or do I still have that?
That's a good question. Let me
'Cause I
look
had-
at that item.
All it said was you have resistance to all damage for 1 minute.
I would think it would still be there.
Okay.
Just a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that it is.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Still in my system.
Yeah.
Awesome.
System of a down.
All right, Prugwin, you got Healing Word. Anything else?
I think that's yeah, that's all I'm gonna be able to do this round.
Okay. All right, Exire will be prone. Once he fell down. All right. Okay. We've got Sheriff and Galen.
So, Sheriff is going to take one step over. So I look at her. He's going to drop his crossbow. And he's going to pull out a wand.
Okay.
And he's going to fire off 3 charges of lightning bolt, which is a 5th level spell.
Okay. So you're using 3 charges to cast it at 5th level, right? Is that how it works? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So that is a dex save, right?
Yep, you have to beat a dex of 15
Okay.
to not take full damage.
Right. That is a 21. It takes half damage, right? So.
Yep.
And there's nobody else in that line, so. It's gonna be a cool visual though. The lightning bolt's just gonna knock all those chairs out, just they all flip backwards. Puck kind of ducks, the chair flies over his head.
Real party going now.
That would be initially 32 points of damage.
32.
Woo!
Okay.
Did that look like it done much to him? I know he only took half, but
Yeah. So he now looks to be bloody.
well, seeing him potentially struggle or whatever, Sheriff's going to cast, because I can't do that again, right? I can't do 2 actions, or that is 2 actions if I wanted to cast more charges.
Correct. You would have to have a second action. If you had like an action surge, you could do it again.
Then he's going to action surge.
You can do it.
All right.
You have to have an action search. Well, then I'll action search.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. It's
In
fine.
that case.
That works. So same thing.
I'm going to. So I'm going to expend 3 more, so it'll be 5th level again. Same
Okay.
save of a 15 dex.
Okay, it still has charges on it, right? Because I think a lot of times when it
has
hits
7,
0.
it has 7 total. I fired 3.
Okay. All right.
So I'm firing 3 more. That'll leave 1
All right.
charge left on the 1.
That is a 15.
Okay, so that's the DC.
Barely.
Points of damage.
40.
What?
That's halved, right, already?
No, that's you have to have it. So 20 is what he takes. 40 is
20,
what
okay.
I got.
So the 32, was it halved already?
Yes, the 32 is half.
Was, okay.
I had, yeah, I rolled
Gotcha.
40
Okay,
that
cool.
time.
Just making sure I got it right. So, okay.
So, with that, I will end his turn.
Right. So, we've got Galen.
Galen now.
Yep.
He's going to shoot. He's going to attempt enfeebling arrow again.
Okay.
So that's a con save of 11.
Right. Does it do damage as well, or is it just an effect type thing?
It does damage, but if you succeed, then you don't take the other part of it.
Okay.
So it says takes 2d6 necrotic damage and must succeed a con save, or damage dealt by this weapon attacks by his weapon attacks is halved until the start of his next turn.
Okay.
So if you succeed, you don't get the penalty.
15. Gosh.
Yes,
Dang.
That would be
I rolled low too.
a 19 to hit.
19. 19 hits. Yep.
That's 19 damage.
19.
Second attack will just be his bow shot. That's a 27 to hit.
That one hits. Gosh, am I?
I mean, the bow you gave him is. Just saying.
All your fault, is.
It's all my fault. Everything's my fault. I understand.
You gave him a bow. He's running at plus 11 to hit.
When I finally get one of these spells off, that's gonna be my fault too. I'm prepared.
That's 20 points of damage.
20. Okay.
Galen is going to action surge and fire 2 more rounds.
There's a lot of damage being dealt by these two.
I would just straight out take a nap over here.
Right.
Power down a little bit.
Let's see, 9 plus 11, so dirty 20 to hit.
Luck said, "Party
hits.
hell, I'll take them myself."
That's 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the final shot is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Buck is the D&D version of We Have a Hulk.
And that is 16 points of damage.
16.
Just for
Alright.
fucking curiosity's sake, how many points of damage did Buck just do that round?
All right, with
Between the
both
two
characters,
Huh.
he did 32 and 20 and 19 and another 20 and 15 and 16.
Jesus.
Back
I don't
already.
know if
Over
anybody's
100.
adding that up.
Over 100.
That's 2 characters though, but so 32, and he could have did more, but I did save on a lot of those.
Yeah, if he hadn't have saved it.
Oh
would
my
really
gosh.
Hundred-
hurt.
122 points of damage,
Jesus
Good
and I
Christ.
saved
God,
3
Buck.
times, I think. So,
Yeah, you saved
Crap.
3 sets of stuff.
Diz over here, like, did I say you had 100
Anything
health?
else,
I meant
Buck?
1,000 health.
Did you need the necrotic as separate disc on
No.
people in attack? Okay.
No.
Then I'm done.
He's got it, Buck. Don't worry about it. He's got it.
I'm
Yeah.
just making sure, you know.
he's
necrotic-
immune to all damage. I mean, I don't know what you guys been doing this whole time. All right,
I mean,
XR,
we
your
do
turn.
enough. He's red, right?
He is red. Yep, he does look worn.
Well, first and foremost, action. Take my last potion of supreme healing.
Okay, as you're laying on the ground, you just
Back up to full health. Oh, shit.
imagine you stand up, so I'll take that off.
Yeah. Stand up. I got 15 feet still, right?
Yeah, half of whatever your movement is. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to move to right here. Back to where I started.
Wasn't this
Hearn-
group
Hearn
supposed
looks
to
a
be the
little
diplomatic
confused.
approach?
No,
Yeah, it was supposed to be,
tried.
right?
no, we're to the distraction. This is a hell of a distraction.
Hearn
And
looks
then-
Great
confused because
distraction.
it looks like you're standing in midair in front of him a little bit. You know.
And then I'll kind of look around and see if anyone's looking at me weird after what just happened. If they saw my face, I'll just say God. I'll explain after if we survive, and I'll just grip my swords a little bit tighter and crouch down a little bit and get ready for the next round of combat. That's all I got.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I guess point of order. My right says that it lasts until I am no longer holding my weapons or a short or long rest. Doesn't say anything about dying. Are my weapons still lit up?
Are they still aflame? Yeah, we can say that they are. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds fine. So
Yeah.
still aflame.
All right, Huck.
Yep, here I am. I am going to really hope that suddenly you're not good at resisting this. And oh no, I'm not going to do that. Oh yes, I am. And I'm going to cast this one more time because I'm not a combat whiz. All right.
Okay. That is
Yeah.
a natural 15.
This.
Sorry.
Look here, man. I'm not really good at
You should have
combat.
seen me the other night. I couldn't roll
You
above
couldn't
a
hit it.
10.
I mean, he couldn't hit a sorcerer in the back the other night.
Couldn't.
This is scary.
I really don't.
I was
have-
owed.
He could hit a knockdown druid though.
That was an easy
And
target,
unconscious.
though.
Well, yeah. It's hard to miss that.
Yeah. I don't have anything.
All right, now,
Kicking sand.
Adara.
Oh yeah. All right. She
Looks like
is-
Hearn he's breathing a little heavy.
All right.
Arrows
Mouth
just
open.
sticking every which way out. Looks like a fucking pincushion.
A little
Um,
singed from the lightning.
Oh, we're gonna just save that. That's not gonna work. All right. We're gonna do. This is such a pain. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. on her.
Okay. All right. That is a con save?
Yeah. No, Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, that's not going to be a save. Yeah. That's a 5. Yep.
Ouchie.
And it's the higher number because
Right, it's
he's
the
he's taking damage. Yep.
2d12.
Yep.
It's gonna be 10 points of damage.
10 points as you hear these eerie bells ring out through the room.
And she's just gonna stay where she's at. I'm not gonna move her. I'm gonna leave her there.
We heard those bells as she hit him.
The spell.
Oh, I know.
It's
but
called
did
Toll
we
the
all hear
Dead. Sometimes yeah, they would make just like this magical bell sound.
Okay.
Sometimes I throw that flavor in with that spell.
Not a scary one, like Jingle Bells almost, you know. Something fancy.
Yeah, you can just that's fine.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Actually, I'll flavor it to where in his brain he just starts seeing flashes of a graveyard and he hears those bells.
Hey, I just wanted to make sure he wasn't doing something. We heard said bells.
Right.
All right, he begins to cast again.
And a counter spell.
Okay. And that you don't have to roll. It's instantly.
Cantrip.
And as he does that, he starts to cast a second spell.
I got no more.
Nothing.
No mas.
And with that,
Sorry, he needs to roll 1d6 too when you get a chance.
He does, yeah, so we'll do that. Well, actually, you need to roll it, right?
Oh, yeah. 2.
2? Okay.
How do you want to do? Oh.
One of the kids just woke up. I'll be right back.
This is where everybody dies because he finally got one spell off.
Right. I'm shaking.
Or he just dimension doors away.
And at that, he disappears.
No!
You're right.
Yep.
Damn it.
Poof.
Top of round 4. You guys wait. No gunshots.
No gunshots, no nothing.
What do you guys
You
want
tell
to
me I
do?
wasted that damn potion? Are we still in turn order?
You can be if you think that if you want to try to combat something. There doesn't seem to be anything on the map that you can focus in on.
With it being silent, sheriff's gonna haul around.
We can
I'd
break
make your way out
combat
of here.
order if you want.
But I wouldn't get anywhere within line of the doors or windows. Whoever the devil this is wanting y'all dead.
Who the devil what?
Are there any other doors inside this room leading to other parts of the house?
In this room, there is only the one door leading into this chamber at the bottom.
And that was just that just goes back out to the main house, right?
It goes back out to the main foyer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside, there's like 2 spiral staircases that go up to a second floor. There's a couple doors on each side that kind of lead off into other wings of the house. Pretty big house, so.
Adara's gonna call out, Duke, are you okay?
You see him just peek out over the table. Yeah, I'm okay. And he goes back under the table. You hear like this scratching sound as he's crawling up under the table towards the door.
Can I do detect magic one more time? I guess I don't know.
Yeah, what's the range?
Let's see. Range
I believe it's 30.
30.
Yeah. All you see is like the magical items, probably on Exire there.
Alright, so nothing in that area.
Yep.
All right. Zara's gonna call and she's gonna say, I don't see anything there. I think he may be gone, but I'm not sure. Earlier
Duke's
I
like,
did.
What about the guy outside? Is it all stopped?
Can Sheriff walk towards the window, please?
He's like down here now. Yeah.
If Duke tries to run out the door, I'm gonna stop him.
Okay.
So,
He's just kind of on the ground at the moment.
Sheriff's
Just
gonna stand in the window,
okay.
looking out the
Take a
direction
shot.
the bullets came from.
All right. He's so the window would be like about here, roughly.
Okay. That's fine. Oswald, I'll-
Slightly over. Are you trying to make a perception check out into the?
Yeah, just to see if I can see a glimpse of anything moving or light hit something metal or whatever to see if there's anything that could be within range of visual.
You kind of make. We'll roll your perception check first because it is raining really hard outside. So
That'd be an 8.
8? No, too much rain. Just you kind of have a general idea of where the shots would have been coming from, but you can't even really see through the rain off into the distance at this point.
Lots and lots of movement. There's rain falling there, and there's rain.
Yeah.
Yarman's out there.
Also rain.
There's rain. There's rain. There's rain.
Anybody see movement? Yarman be like, everywhere. Rain.
Everywhere.
I'm gonna walk up to the Duke. I'm gonna walk up to check on him, and Duke, it seemed almost as if you were under a spell of some sort. I noticed something on your head. Do you mind if I inspect?
So detect magic, how long does it last? Because it
10
may still be
minutes.
active. Yeah,
10
so
minutes.
as you walk closer to the Duke, you don't see anything magical about him at this point.
Okay.
Like whatever it
Seems-
was is gone.
Seems what may have been affecting him is now gone, gentlemen.
Where are my guards? I need to get back to the keep.
It's not only fair.
Did you say cards? Is that what you said?
Guards.
Oh, cards.
Well, did you not come here with guards? Because we saw none when we came in.
You just see him kind of looking. I don't remember. I was in the keep and Hearn was there and then I was here. And you were here.
I guess we can escort you to the keep. Back to your guards, or at least escort you until you can get back to the guards patrolling the city.
Yes, please do.
Adara is gonna, her being from where she's from, she's gonna gently take his arm to kind of help walk him through and just kind of keep him steady as I'm assuming we start to gather up. She'll just say, I'll hold him, try to keep him comfortable.
While they're talking to the Duke, is if any of them turn around and look, the sheriff's gone. Back out.
Okay, so we'll just remove him. So you guys are leaving
Wait.
out the bottom?
Before I leave, can I
Yeah.
just take a peek around to see if I can't find some magical essence that he left behind that I could sniff? Or
Do you have detect magic?
yeah, I think I do.
Okay.
No.
I was gonna say,
No,
do
you
you
don't.
do?
No.
Why I took it.
There's something that looks magical. Help me
You
out.
could do an Arcana check. You just kind of peruse the room. I don't know. Is the company leaving quickly here, or because I'm not sure how long you would have to look before you guys would have.
I'm not moving
abandoned him.
quickly. I'm kind of just standing there ready, waiting for the others because obviously I'm not gonna take him alone.
I'm gonna make eye contact with Galen.
What was your roll, Russ?
19.
19. Okay, so you're looking around currently.
As XR looks at Galen, he sends a message. He was way more than what he appeared to be.
I just hope we bought them enough time. We need to move. We need to try to keep the Duke away from the keep until we're sure the others are out, or at least until we're sure they're back in the sewers. Would I know? Did I see or anything? The two on A team, did they also have comms like we have, or like the ones who are on C team have?
I'm trying to think who's on there. I don't know. Nobody on that one does.
Well, I mean, because Sir Eldritch and Morwin on A team, would they have had comms similar, like guild issued comms?
Ooh, they might actually. Since they were brought, so the three of them. I don't. Let me roll for it. Let me roll for it because they were kind of, they kind of joined and it was in kind of this weird state. So I'm not sure if they got them. So actually, I'll let one of you roll for it. How about that? I'll say 10 to 20 that they do, and 9 and below they don't.
No whammies, no whammies, no
I'll let-
whammies, no whammies.
Yeah,
Stop.
yeah, we'll just do all of them.
Roll that big beautiful
Nat
dice.
20.
Next one.
Let's go.
Yep. So the three of them do that were brought, right? So
All right, so I'm as we start walking out, I'm gonna just start on right away on my comms, just saying
Is it like truckers though? Are we on a different channel?
Oh my God, like
Yeah, right.
truckers.
I'll start cycling through channels. Just picking anything up.
He's just wrenching on that ear. You're like,
Yep.
what are you doing? I'm changing channels.
Don't worry about it. And I'll just start.
so you're not hearing
calling out.
anything back for at least currently. As you're
I think
doing
it's
it, but-
300 foot range.
Yeah.
Yeah, 300 is what we have.
Yeah, so I'm just as we're walking, I'm just gonna start saying, are you guys safe? Are you out? We're with the Duke. We're bringing him back to the keep. If you're not out, you need to move.
Safe is a very relative term at this point.
Are you not in the jail anymore?
I just can't wait to respond back.
Established himself as the leader of Party B. He got all the shit done.
Has the eagle
Dark
landed?
Knight to rubber ducky.
Yeah, but the new girl's not listening to shit you say,
No.
Sly.
You might. If you don't, you might get a breath weapon.
So as
Like, you
as
don't
you
know.
guys are funneling out of the room, Huck, you get up there to the top, and you kind of feel weird going in front of the window. You don't feel good about that. You kind of stop there, and you hear something go, just kind of make like almost like a wind sound, just a slight wind sound. There's a, and you're looking, and roll a perception check.
Oh God, why?
God, why?
10?
10. Oh, that's enough.
12.
Yeah, 12's even better. 10 was enough. So the little plants in the corner there of the room, right when you hear that sound, it's like it just moves a little bit. Some of the limbs just move just a little bit.
See anything?
You walk over to it. You don't see anything there.
Can I take the plant with me?
Sure, yeah. It's like a tree. It's like a tree in a big like, brass thing. It's.
I mean, how
it's
old
He's
is
really
gonna
it?
walk
heavy.
out
He
with a
doesn't
fucking
care.
ficus.
I'm
Oh
not-
God. Firing
310 pound war machine. Can
I
I
mean-
take it with me?
I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah. So you
I'm
just
taking
kind
it
of.
with me. Yeah,
We have our own ficus.
I think I got myself something magical here.
Oh,
Mm.
We gotta name the ficus.
All right, so you guys walk through the front, and
gunshots start yelling out.
there's
Russ is just like, I brought it with me.
the original guy that let you guys in, like the butler, is standing there up to the side, and he's just watching you guys go past. He sees the king or the duke, and he kind of stiffens up, And then here comes Huck coming by with the plant. And he just looks like he's confused.
Just out of
he
curiosity,
does-
as Huck walks by with the plant, do I notice anything by it with my detect magic or no?
I don't know. Let me hold on. I got a message real quick. Let me
Is it a magical plant?
let me ask somebody something real quick, and then I'll answer that.
It is a ficus +1.
Actually, the guy didn't dimension door. He misty stepped into the plant, and then Misty stepped away from the plant when Russ got close.
He's actually just been Misty stepping this entire time.
He's carrying a mimic.
Oh dang!
The plant is a mimic.
It's not my type.
Of all the things to choose, you chose a ficus. Throw it in the fire!
It's a fighting ficus.
Fighting ficus.
Flaming ficus.
Like from
Story of the flaming ficus.
what's the Three Amigos, that singing cactus? I got a farting bush. I hope-
That's on that message slide.
What?
What? Guilty?
It has nothing to do with me. I'm messaging Malnox.
You dirty messengers. Sending messages to find
Roll me just a d20, lady.
Okay. It's a 9. Plus,
9.
I mean, I don't know what it is, so I guess it's just 3d20. It's a 9.
Yeah. No, you don't notice anything.
Okay.
Doesn't mean it's not a cool plant, and it doesn't mean it's not going to give me magical powers.
Want to set the focus on fire?
Hey, if you swing it hard enough at somebody, you can cast sleep. I saw a barbarian wizard do that once.
Are you telling Huck this? Because
I'm not there, so no.
I don't actually know it.
I just remember Baker's barbarian getting a tree as a magic wand and putting people to sleep with it.
All right, so you guys, go back to just that. And, there. All right, so you guys are starting to make your way out into the rain. It's still really coming down, and making your way back to the keep. Is that the goal?
I guess we're just
Stealthily?
gonna
Do we
escort
want- are we
the
just gonna-
Duke.
Escort it, or are we gonna do it stealthily? We good just walking out in the open?
We said either to the keep or to his guards, one of the two.
Yep. Well, you walk outside. There's no guards.
Right.
Yep.
I'm pinging on the communicator the whole time too until I get a response.
Okay.
If I ever do, but I'm trying.
Come in. Hello, come in.
I
If
just
he
need to know
ever
what you guys
gets-
are trying to accomplish, and then I can tell you how it kind of.
If he ever
Well, we
gets
just gotta
close
get the
enough,
big bag.
So you're just making your way in the direction of the keep at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys are a little bit north of the keep and a little bit more east. The main gate that comes into it is on the western side of it, so you guys kind of have to go across and down. As you guys make your way down the streets, there's not that many people on the streets really. Probably nobody, with it just coming down as much as it is, and it's really late at night at this point. So it's probably getting close to midnight, I'd say. Maybe
Were
a little
the-
before that.
were the protesters out?
Yeah, as you
Was that a
start to
thing
get
that we-
close to the main gate, you start hearing these people yelling. And as you kind of round the corner of the street, the main street in front of it, the gate to the keep, you see this mob of people just kind of banging up against the gate and screaming. And there's maybe a couple hundred, maybe more. It's hard to tell from where you're at exactly at the moment.
Adara's gonna. I'm just gonna ask the party. Were these people here when you came? What are they banging for?
Just civil unrest, it would seem. We should get you. Is there another entrance we can go in, perhaps, Duke? This way doesn't seem unsafe. Is there somewhere else you can go? I don't think they keep it safe for you right now with this unrest. We should keep you away from this, lest they see you and turn their anger towards you.
You can take me to Zhaozu's residence.
Of course. Lead the way.
He kind of leads the way up the street. He goes north and walks a ways. The houses start becoming smaller and a little more ran down. And eventually he comes to this little side street. It's like a little alley, really. And he kind of goes down the alley. And it's just like this filthy little alley. And comes to this one, like there's just a group of doors just down this alley. And he goes up to one and kind of just hits on the door. And a few moments go by. And then finally the door kind of opens just a little bit with you see a candle and like a little eyeball peeking out from in there. He's like, oh, and drops the candle. And he's like, oh, and starts patting the floor. And then he opens the door and says, Duke, please come in. Please come in. And you all kind of funnel into this. It's really cramped. Like it's like you're just on top of each other in this small, like, it's kind of like a living room, bedroom, kitchen, one room type of deal.
Efficiency.
You know, and you guys are just all kind of crowded in there. Zhaozu's like, what has happened? Let me get something. And he runs over and gets blankets and starts, completely ignores you guys and starts putting them on the Duke and trying to pat him and dry him.
Can I, I'm sorry, can I just interrupt? I'd like to take one of those blankets and start hitting the Duke.
You're going to pull it off out of Zhaozu's hand and just start smacking him with it?
How dare you?
Zhaozu's like, no!
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna try and block.
Little house.
Have you put down the plant?
Oh, I probably just like ping, 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 ping.
You just dropped it and start smacking. Okay, all right.
Yes, the tree went ping, 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 ping.
Well, it's in a big brass urn, right? Isn't that
it is, yeah. So it kind of,
or maybe it just hits,
and it just kind of falls over, but it doesn't really hit the floor because it just kind of leans up against the wall. The Duke's like, Zhaozu's getting in the way, like just
pay him more. Unacceptable. Gonna have a heart attack.
The Duke looks not really happy, but doesn't say anything back to you.
I'm gonna go back and get my tree again.
All right.
Sorry. Unacceptable.
Zhaozu goes back and starts trying to warm the Duke up, and he looks back and says, "What happened?"
What you need to know, Zhaozu, is not to leave the house tonight. There are riots going on outside. It's not safe outside by the keep for the Duke right now. Keep him in here. Keep him safe. Maybe even for tomorrow until this all blows over.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Give you a raise. Also.
That is a persuasion 16.
16, yeah. The other's like, yes, yeah, we'll stay here.
You have enough food, you have supplies, you're good, you don't need to leave for anything.
Yeah, I'll put some tea on. And he goes over like 2 steps to the right and starts heating up a kettle on like this like open fire there.
Who steps to the right? Oh my god, it's so sad.
It's your old apartment, Malnox.
Hit close to home for a lot of people.
It is legitimately my own apartment. How'd you get these pictures?
Adara's gonna finish tending. Adara's gonna finish tending to the Duke and turn to the other gentleman, Galen, Exire, and Huck. Am I missing anybody else? Prigwin.
He's like 9 feet tall. How can you miss?
Right.
Prugwin is really big, yeah.
And say,
I don't even know if he's in this building right
He's hunched over.
hiding. I seem to have walked in on a very interesting event. I'm not sure what happened, but I knew I had to go see the Duke. What is going on here?
This is not the time or the place to discuss that. You're in this now. We have to go. I guess at this point you have to come with us.
I'll happily go. I believe it's where I'm supposed to be at the moment.
Works for me. And I'll just turn and leave.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say goodbye to anyone. Fuck you, Duke.
She's gonna turn and she's gonna pat the Duke's hand and give a nod and say, "Be safe, be careful." And then she's gonna follow.
Yeah. He nods back. Does everybody else funnel out?
I wanna lean over and mean mug him, and a little bit of plant pot dirt falls out
on his leg, just
on his shoes. Yeah. Oh, and I turn my face to be real mad.
Yeah, just angry face. I just got it. Your face is emojis, right? So you're just
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. This one.
Took me that long.
Galen goes to leave the house. He looks at the Duke and says, "Remember what we discussed when you tried to remove us from town. And remember who saved your life tonight."
Kind of just nods a little bit.
He sees you around, dude. And he'll walk out the door and shut it behind him.
Okay. All right. So where is this party heading?
Assassinate the religious leader.
Right. Killing the
south.
I mean, we just tried that and he disappeared, huh?
It's true. Southgate. That's where we said we'd meet. Out
Okay.
the Southgate. We go there. We wait. If they're not there by the morning, we figure out what to do.
All right. So back to the other party. You guys have gone back down into the sewer system at this point. Climb back down in there. And I think your character does not have dark vision, correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Okay. And Clan, I think you have the light spell going. Is that correct?
No.
Yarman has the light spell going on your shield, right?
I think I just keep.
Yes.
Remember, I keep touching the inside of your shield.
Okay. So as long as you stay close to the paladin there, you'll have a little bit of light.
And he would
Okay.
make sure to stay close to her since he thinks that she has nothing with which to defend herself.
And Thabrak as well, because I don't think Thabrak has dark vision either. So
I don't.
I was gonna say I can give people dark vision, but I can't give 3 people. I don't have enough spell
can-
slots left to do that.
If you want, I can brighten the light. We could put it on the outside of the shield now. Don't know that we're as worried about someone finding us down here anymore.
Probably be the best.
So
All
I
right,
touch
does
the
anybody-
outside of the shield and
okay,
cast
so
it.
nice glowing a little bit brighter than it did.
Yeah.
20 feet of bright light, I think, right?
Something like
Something like
that.
that.
20 feet of bright, 20 feet of dim.
The dim,
Dim.
yeah.
All right. So as you're making your way through the sewer, does anybody have any special abilities that would give them just excellent tracking skills or finding your way in this odd situation.
It's funny that you should say that. I am lucky as fuck and dumb as hell. So, you know, yeah.
All right. So one of you has to lead the group back through the sewer system. So I just need somebody to make me a survival check, and we'll see how that goes.
Wait. Would danger sense count for this?
I can do survival.
It wouldn't count for it, but if you guys are approaching something that's dangerous, it might trigger. Can't remember what that does. It makes you where you can't be surprised, right, or something.
Yeah, advantage on dex saving throws.
You would
against
probably be able
effects
to tell
while
the
blinded.
party. Advantage on what? Dex saving throws?
Dex saving throws that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's
Basically,
it
it
wouldn't help
helps
you
with his
find your
reaction.
way, but it might help with you not being surprised by anything else that might be down here. So, all right. So I just need whoever's gonna roll
17.
70. Okay. So you make your way back down the ladder into the sewers, and you come to a fork, and you decide to go right, and you're making your way down through there. And I need another survival check.
Ooh, that's even better. 19.
19. All right. So you come to another intersection, and this one was pretty easy, and you're like, okay, I know the direction here, and you kind of just keep moving in the right direction, or what you think is the right direction. And because you hear the big pipe off to your left just gushing the water, and you have this vision of a paladin silver bullet, you know.
Paladin covered in feces, yes.
Yeah. All right, so
Was
then
quite fun though.
make another survival check.
Hey, you guys ride the water slides for free.
Mm-hmm.
That's my natural 20 for the night.
Natural 20. All right, so as you get to this,
and chat, you can buy your weighted dice directly from Malnox.
I'm gonna need to place an order.
Just use
well,
Code Clan
I'm gonna
Diesel.
roll mine. I'm gonna roll mine just to see what happens.
10% more.
Gets a 7.
Oh,
No
I
joke.
rolled a natural 20, so but you know it doesn't count for anything. So
I'm glad that wasn't an
Hi,
actual roll.
I'd like
that
to.
wasn't for anything.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know what's
just for
funny?
fun.
I have
Geo
not
roll.
rolled less than like a 14 on that die since I got it.
I gave my kid the dice to roll. The first roll on that dice was also a 20.
Yeah, that was
First
amazing.
roll.
Russ, we need you
You
to pick
need
this.
these
Oh,
magic dice.
we need Russ to pick this one up because I refuse to be the first one to roll it.
Is
It's
that
gotta
his
be him
first
'cause it's his
roll of a
die.
D20 ever?
Yeah. I mean, you can't. It's like closing another person's pocket knife. You cannot roll somebody else's dice. No.
Yep.
No.
Was that his first roll of a D20, like ever on any
My
dice?
kids?
Little light.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that was his first time I ever gave him a dice and told him to roll. He
First
rolled
time
20.
ever rolling.
Hashtag natural.
That kid. that kid going
amazing.
places.
Destined for greatness.
He's got a future in this business.
I mean, he's better than Will Wheaton.
That's true.
All right.
not
So
hard,
you come
though.
to the main intersection, Morwen, and you know the way out. At this point, you know exactly where the way out is. And you kind of look off to the right, and you see something just kind of moving in the darkness. And you're like,
Is everybody right up with me here?
yeah. And you're thinking,
Yeah.
don't want to go that way. And then you look back to the left, and you see that large creature that you guys slain, and you just have this thought of this little alcove just around the corner there looked like it didn't really go anywhere for. So it's up to you. What do you want to do?
So I will stop. So Yarman he has dark vision as well, right?
He does.
So I will stop and point to what I'm seeing in front of us and go, in case it's just the fumes, do you see something over there, like something moving around? And I will point at it.
I look over. Do I see something?
Roll perception. Yeah, roll perception.
That is a 19 plus 5, 24.
Yes, yeah. You see something low to the floor just kind of moves and stops. And then kind of just moves a little bit more and stop, like it's barely moving, whatever this thing is. And it's off to your right-hand side. It's not in your way of getting out. The way of getting out is straight ahead.
I look out back at him and go, yeah, there's definitely something down there. Yeah. There, yeah.
Okay. But I'm not
Off to
crazy.
the left. Off to the left is the big creature that you killed, and a big open area with like this alcove. And
alcove meaning like no longer sewer, like it comes out into an opening.
Like a little. It's almost like a jut off of the main thing here, like almost a hallway, and it doesn't like it. It's just odd placement. Like it just doesn't seem right.
I think we should go look at the alcove.
I think the DM wants us to go look at the alcove.
That's what I'm thinking.
There's probably some really cool magic item over there. As we're going, Diz, as we're going to the alcove, I'm looking for the sword, and if I see it, I'm going to dive into the water to get it for.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him. Yeah, I'm gonna let him do that. Yeah.
Oh my.
And as we're walking toward the alcove, I'm going to keep glancing behind me to see if the crawling death machine thing is coming after us.
Is advancing.
Yeah. If it is, I got 4 more apes and another bag of rocks that can come back out and play.
I got a few key points left.
Got apes on deck.
I can only
have
one
a
more
dagger.
time, but I can. Yes.
You better not lose that dagger. Do I see the sword is the important part before we get to the alcove.
So you do see the sword. So if you want to dive in to try to get
I
it,
dive in and go for the
Okay.
sword.
all right. So you dive in.
As he hits the water, I just go, that's not right. That's
Okay.
Oh.
You swim down. You have your eyes open?
Yeah. How would I grab the sword without my eyes open?
Roll for pink eye.
Yeah. No, not even
Alright,
roll.
you-
Definitely roll for pink eye.
You automatically
have
fail
pink
that
eye now.
save. Yeah, you fail that
100%.
save.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh.
Who's got
Not
good
even-
medicine?
I'm gonna have to
okay.
cast lesser
Wrong
restoration.
character,
Not even a greater restoration gonna help that, man.
I've got lesser restoration. That's all I can do.
My
That's me,
eyes
yeah.
are watering over here. Oh god.
All right. So you come out of the water with the sword. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
And you're also diseased.
And stanky.
That is a 19.
19. All right. You feel okay. You don't see why the other party members are just kind of like making odd faces, and but you feel okay, and so you
I'm visibly
climb out.
heaving. Just
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just
There's
the
a-
right eye.
Is
He
this
comes up
something
and
he does
reaches
a
the sword to
lot?
you.
So
I
Eldrick,
truly do not know.
I've got a little dry heave going on over there. Just God, yeah.
I got your sword, Sir Eldrick.
Think.
Burn it, and
Morwen's.
I'm just pointing.
As
in
he
the
says,
direction
burn
of
it.
all
I
of-
light my hand on fire and then let it go out. Like I don't know why he wanted me to do that, but here you
At
go.
least it's sanitized.
It's completely sanitized now.
Handle's clean.
I take it and I sheath my sword back on my side there.
With dignity.
But there's no dignity.
No, we're all out of that.
There is no dignity, sir.
Oh God.
All right,
then
so
as we're
as
walking-
you guys enter this weird, like, little alcove area here where it just looks like the wall ahead is just
I'd be up in the front.
odd. So
I turn around and go, that wall looks odd.
As we get
I
here, I
will
look at
check it.
Thavrak and go, I don't want to say anything, but I think being in prison for a long time, those other two kind of smell.
Oh, honey, that's not us.
I said it quietly to Thavrat.
I want to go up and
Brad's
check
kind
the
of smells
wall
himself.
Yeah,
All right, roll an investigation.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the wall as well.
Investigation. Ooh, I have a -1 to investigate. This will go well.
Investigation.
We've sent the true detectives down here.
I rolled a 6. Well, it's a 17, but with my it's a 16.
16, okay. Morven,
I
are
too
you
rolled-
investigating?
Yeah,
That
hang on, I
right?
gotta see what my
Everybody's just
Sir
real
looking
good at
around.
investigation.
Not a smart
I
man.
found the ladder, thank you.
12. Yeah, 12.
12?
Yeah.
I do more gooder.
Okay. All right,
He's
so
more better than
Thavrak,
me.
what did you roll?
Rolled a 16 as well.
16 as well. So, as you guys are feeling around, you kind of touch Sir Eldritch's hand at the same point, and you just kind of look at each other. And as you kind of look over at each other, it's like something clicks in the wall. Goes.
I give him a little wink as it clicks.
Nice.
As that happens, the floor just kind of or the wall
Drops
just
out
kind
from
of
under
drops
I
into
was
the
gonna say,
floor.
hopefully wall, not floor. Because if it's floor, then I look down and go, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, actually, I needed that. Hang on.
I look over at Ellen's character and go, well, okay, so that's Sir Eldrick.
So,
And that's masturbates with bananas. I don't know why that's his name, but he likes to be called Rack of Ribs instead.
Maybe I'll ask them.
I
feel
have
like
it
these
all
are
in
nicknames.
my notes.
Forgot you called me masturbates with bananas.
Brandon's like,
Clan drew the picture.
Forgot all about that.
Perhaps we should introduce the whole group later.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and discuss what exactly this prison break was for. Not that I'm not appreciative.
I told you I had to get Raz out of prison. Exire needed it.
Wait a minute, we broke people out of prison?
Raz is like, but this is a
were
fancy
in
looking
prison?
door. Shouldn't we go
No,
check to
no.
see what's inside?
I thought we were rescuing
I'm
people.
with him.
I'm just
Yeah.
walking toward the door. I'm just
Maybe it won't smell as bad.
I'm completely over the conversation that's happening around me right now.
It's okay. You'll get to take a shower now that you're out of prison. You won't smell as bad.
I'm making notes
Maybe
to ask
you
the group
could take
later,
one
and I
too.
go to the door to open it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm standing at
So
the
there's
door
just a
as well.
handle, and it just goes and clicks and pushes
Well,
inward.
I'm sticking close to the one who has, light.
It looks fancy in there.
I love the towel work.
I know, right? I'm gonna step in because somebody's got to get the die-in started. Might as well be me.
Where's the
So,
door at?
Top of the screen.
Oh, is it at the top?
Walk
Yeah, it's
toward
okay.
my voice. Walk.
Here,
Oh.
I can pull everybody's camera to there.
Oh, I went too far.
That's it. You're dead.
All right.
I
So
jumped
as you
on the
walk into
table.
the room, you notice. I mean, it is much more lavish in here than it is out in the sewers for sure. The tile, everything looks
Swanky.
really expensive and old. There's this really nice table that sits just in front of you, with 9 chairs around it, and one at the far end there on the right. It looks like just a little bit more of a fancy chair,
What
Roll a
city
perception
are we
check.
in? What
Is
city
that
are we
you-
in, Dis?
Is that you asking, or is that
That's me asking.
I rolled a
Daggerford?
10.
Daggerford?
Yeah.
So, okay.
10. Okay.
24.
Perception.
24. That's good.
I see everything.
22.
Are we all?
Natural 20 plus 5
Anybody who wants to roll and who's looking around, natural 20. Okay.
plus 5, dude. Don't.
Perception,
Yeah,
that's a
25.
dirty 20.
30, 20. Okay.
Sir Eldrick is just distracted by the poop on his armor.
Is Yarman rolling?
I
Very.
rolled a 22.
22. Okay, so just about everybody, I think, except for Sir Eldrick, notices that the table, the chairs around it the backs of it, like at the very top of the back, there are etchings of different animals on the chairs.
Hey. Like what animals?
That's it.
Well, I'll walk up to this one, to this chair.
Okay.
I
Alright,
walk
so
up to
that one
the big one.
is 4, 5, 6. That
they're
one has
looking-
like, it looks like an elephant etched, like the head of an elephant kind of etched into it. The large one has an eagle etched into it.
This one's got a chicken, guys.
While they're looking at the table,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look around and see if there's another exit to the room besides the one we came in,
Okay.
and just kind of locate that.
It
Alright,
is.
You don't see one down there where you're at, but there is more
That's
room
what I
to,
was about
to
to
the
ask.
left. You do see a chest, yes.
Freaking just
Yeah,
full
yeah,
on
that's-
sprinted to the
Yep,
chest.
that's what I want to know. I want to look at that.
Do you want to
Um,
open it? Or you just
Do I
look
want to
at it?
open
So
it?
she's
I mean, if I-
circling the chest. She's not looking at the loot
If-
yet.
If I can open it.
She's got to know her escape route.
Yeah.
Wait. So for some reason,
Oh, whoa!
when this character moves, I no longer see light. She's my light apparently.
Yeah, because you
Wait, what?
don't have dark vision.
I'm your light.
Oh,
I'm the
wait.
light.
Then I need to
Who's-
stay close to him. Damn it. We still
Yes.
can't see.
So here, I will go with you.
So
We're
as
looking
I,
for
You're
an
wanting to
exit.
go.
so as I walk over here,
So if everybody's
am I
walking
the
that
light?
way, now I'm just sitting in front of the chest in the dark.
I see something that reminds me
Just
of
standing in the dark.
I'm gonna try and open.
Wait
the
a
chest.
minute.
of-
Because
of-
I am
of a
mildly
coffin.
concerned.
Yes.
Oh no.
Y'all. I'm still gonna try to open this chest in the dark.
Oh shit.
I know what this
Open
is.
it in the
dark.
I know what this is. I already texted you.
Oh, y'all.
All right,
I'm-
so you're opening the chest.
I'm opening the chest in the dark.
Okay.
I will need to open up this coffin.
Of course.
I'm not going up to the coffin with him. Mm-mm.
As a
That's
lawful
Back up towards
good
the chest, back up
paladin
towards the
of
chest.
the
That's
gods
some
Inside-
hocus
and word.
pocus witchcraft shit. Nope.
Inside the chest, you feel like this cloth in there.
That's
It's the
his
only thing
clothes.
in there, and you feel
Grab it.
something like hard inside the cloth.
I'm just gonna grab it and just take it out.
You just grab it. You just grab the
just
cloth
grabbing-
with the hard
Yeah,
thing in it
I'm-
and pick it up.
I'm-
Okay.
I mean, it's been a while.
Hey. Listen, if just a little touch of the cloth makes it hard, you know it's a good thing.
Oh lord.
So I am concerned, as the lawful good paladin, that this could be a vampire
Do you say anything?
or some other undead creature.
So what you see is a pedestal there with a couple of little candelabras that aren't lit or anything. They're just kind of sitting there. The pedestal sits almost about probably chest high for you, Sir Eldrick. And then there is a black, like some type of stone coffin sitting there. With, it looks like some type of etching on it.
Can we read the etching?
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, can I check out the
as-
etching.
As you get closer, hang on, let's see. We're gonna use
Is the only light in the room his shield?
The only black is what?
Is the only light in the room coming off
From
of
his shield. Yeah, if you
Okay.
don't have dark vision, yeah.
Because you guys are focusing
You
on
guys,
this etching.
you guys could light the candles.
So
You
you
want me to
did that
punch
pop
the
up for you
candle?
guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so that's the symbol on the coffin.
Okay,
Okay.
I am going
Looks strangely
to
like an
cast
M.
detect good and evil, Diz.
Okay. Is there some type of? Alright, let's see. We don't do that often, so detect.
Says for the duration, which is 10 minutes. If there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there's a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
So you don't detect anything.
As y'all are focusing on the etching behind you guys, you just hear me trip over one of these chairs as I come into the light with y'all.
Okay.
So you guys
I'm gonna
also
look
see
at-
behind it, there's like another pedestal that sits about the same height, and there seems to be like something like a holder of some type with like a red looking gem on it, just kind of hanging out there.
If we open
Thavrak
this
approaches
coffin,
it.
if we
Don't
open this
touch that.
coffin
Don't
and
touch
a
that.
ranger pops out, I'm gonna be very sad.
I need to see if there's any kind of undead inside. I have to destroy it on sight.
Don't touch that.
I want to touch the orb.
my-
I try to open the coffin.
Of course.
Can I-
you do.
I'm just standing back and watching this like, dear God, who did I leave this prison with?
He only gets
bad
up on
idea.
top. Just
I'm
Dagger
standing
in
next
my
to the
hand.
coffin like this, just
Dagger in my hand in case some shit happens, but I'm
Oh.
just like, what the
oh.
You hear-
hell?
you hear a couple
So-
pistols cocked back behind you as Raz pulls them out and is holding them one in each hand.
What kind of friends do you have?
So you go to push this thing open, right?
Uh-huh.
I'll help him if need be. if he can
All right,
help
make
me.
an athletics check.
So both of us, or just he can make one with advantage since I'm
Either
helping?
you both can make one, or he can make one with advantage. Either way.
Go ahead and roll with advantage, Clan.
That would be 18.
18. You go to like push it, and it's just resisting.
Get it? Fine.
Thavrak, roll a perception check.
19.
I think Mike
19?
is about to pay me back to something I did for you guys in my in my game.
realistically
I've been
completely
waiting-
out of game.
I've been
think
waiting
this is
4 years
McCall.
for this.
I- it could be McCall. I mean, it could totally be
McCall was hunting 9 vampires, and this looks like a bow and an M all at the same time.
It could be.
So Thavrak, as you hear him kind of working on the coffin back behind you, you see the red jewel just kind of. You think you see like a little flicker just at the middle of it.
Whatever y'all did, this flashed. Should I touch it? Should I grab it?
Are you doing the
I'm just
motion
pulling-
while
I'm
you're
pulling on the
asking
Yeah,
top
that?
I'm like I'm slowly reaching out for it.
Getting
like,
really
I-
close to
Does
it.
anyone have the arcane arts abilities that they'd be able to look at it first?
I can cast
I'm still just.
punch.
Yeah, I was
Maybe
trying to
we
go.
save that for another day.
I have this cloth that I got from the chest. I can grab it in the cloth, so there's no skin to.
But you don't know what that
contact.
cloth is yet.
Are you holding it out? Because as it's kind of
Yeah,
draping
because
down,
it's,
it
because
looks,
it's like kind of like you said.
it
There's
looks like
something heavy in it.
it looks like there's because of the way it's draping. You can tell that it looks like there's a hilt and a blade.
Oh, is it in a
Hold
jar?
on.
or
It looks like a
something?
sword. So you pull
Oh,
the
so-
sword out.
I pulled the sword out.
Oh
I've got a
no!
thing, guys.
He pulled the sword.
I'm still pulling.
All right, as you pull the sword out, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, charisma! You know I love that.
He actually does. He's a con charisma barbarian.
22.
Hello, ladies.
Plus 7.
22.
I
You
get like
feel the urge to swing the sword in the direction of that red gem, but you're fighting it. But it's like you're gripping the sword with 2 hands, and it's like you're stuck in place. over there. Like he's just.
I point at him and go, "Why is he doing that? Why
I
did he
don't
touch
know
the sword?"
why.
Did I accidentally punch him?
Oh.
Do it.
Raz is
Guys.
like, I could shoot him. I have the shot.
Oh, that does not look good.
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm.
All right, I'll do it. I go over and I go over and grab the
ridge.
gem. Yeah.
Grab the cloth first.
You pull it off of the pedestal.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it. So I have
That's
a long
true.
history of
How else are we going to screw this up if we don't grab the
It's-
jewel?
Mm-mm.
It's just, well, you come over
Uh,
here, and
yeah,
he's
so I'm
still
on
just kind of like stuck, just like he's in the baseball stance, just ready to just. But he's fighting it, and you kind of reach over and grab. As you touch the gem, it is warm to the touch, and it kind of resists coming loose. And you pull it loose, and as you do, Sir Eldrick, you had your hand just resting on the lid at this point. It just goes, and the lid falls to the side.
I loosened it.
And
You opened it.
as you kind of stand back up to look, you see this humanoid kind of just raising a dark skin, like this. I want to say it's like dreadlock like hair. I can't remember the color. If it's either black or
You were
white.
good.
I didn't think you guys were going to get to this point, but it's like dreadlock type of hair and these like red glowing eyes. And you just see fangs as he smiles. And that's where we're going to stop for the evening. And we'll pick this up 2
What
weeks
the
from now.
hell did you
This-
get me into with no fucking
Josh.
weapons?
Josh, tell me you know who this is.
go.
I have a suspicion.
Oh
Yes.
no.
The description is uncanny.
As that happens, I would say that the three of you that have the comms, you hear it is like, where are you guys at?
I
And
would
that's where we stop.
immediately be crying backside.
What the hell did
shit.
you guys get me into?
Welcome
Is.
to the game.
Is.
Man, I hope
Lily,
you're good with a dagger.
A
girl.
1,000 fucking years and he's
I can only do so much with 1d4.
I have an extra sword I can lend you.
You're gonna have to make a
I'm not
charisma check
touching
to
that
use it.
shit.
I can lend you this
I mean, I'm
sword.
charismatic as fuck, but I'm not.
I'm just
touching
gonna
that
say, remember,
shit.
guys, you can always try to run away. So
I
Try.
already
up to you
Proper
guys.
to
I
word.
already have a plan.
Yarman's got
has
it.
You have a
or
plan or
Sly
just
has a plan?
Yarman?
No, Yarman has a plan.
Oh, good.
Yarman
Oh,
actually
God.
thought
Oh,
about
dear.
this with the metal thing, and then the metal thing died.
Listen,
Oh,
I'm
Lord,
just
help
going to
us
say,
all.
he's going to
And then the
stand
metal
up,
thing
look
died.
around, and go, it was the tiefling that did it.
No, no,
I don't think it's that person.
I don't think it's that person.
No, I think it's somebody else.
I think it might be the person that person was hunting at the end of the other campaign.
Hey, Timmy's still with us out there. Thanks, Timmy,
Oh
for
no,
sticking around.
Timmy just woke up.
Yeah,
Oh, you just
Timmy-
woke up?
Yes.
I got,
Timmy's
I
just
got a
showing
message
up.
Welcome to the
from
party.
him that is just, I'm alive.
I've tried to kill him about 3 or 4 times this evening, so.
I wanted
But,
to
so
run
far-
at him so bad and thunderstep, but I changed my mind. I was
All
like,
right, so we'll end stream there, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. I think next week we're going to do Josh's campaign. We don't stream it, so just use your imaginations on next Saturday. Sit around and think about us. But until then,
I'm a
we'll
necromancer king.
See, yeah,
that
he's a
campaign.
necromancer. And I'm a female half-orc cleric that hates him because he's a necromancer. So
That's
it's
true.
fun times. But anyway, we'll see you guys 2 weeks from now, and hopefully nobody dies. So see you guys.
Bye.
Hey.
As